The following is a presentation of KBEK Sports, local sports.
With the goal on the shorthander.
A Q Media Group production.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I mean, he can't miss.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the Nice 95.5 mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
And he's off to the races. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
Good almost afternoon, so I guess it would still be technically good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Ogilvie High School for today's basketball doubleheader. The Ogilvie boys play first as they host the Lakes International Language Academy Dragons here with tip-off coming at about noon. As the intro said, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman. So excited to be out here in Ogilvie this morning. Again, chilly day, but hey, if you have chose to make the drive out here, you're in for a good one. But if not, well, I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in and listening to me, trying to bring you this game as best as I can. Got a little bit of a cold, but hey, nothing that's going to stop me from bringing you the fine action that we are about to see today from these two squads. Of course, we are here now in the Here's the Pitch pregame show. Here's the Pitch in North Branch has state-of-the-art facilities and, of course, has fast pitch, slow pitch, and baseball batting cages. Go ahead and tune up your swing at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. So as we go forward here in our Here's the Pitch pregame, taking a look at these two teams, both Ogilvie and Lakes International Language Academy going at it today. Neither team has yet won a game, so today could be that day where one of these teams is able to break through and get their first victory on the season. Of course, it was a cold morning for both these squads. It was about, 10 below this morning? As I was driving in, it slowly crept up. I think we're at, -6 now, so a balmy -6 degrees out there, and I think we got a high of -1, so just a beautiful winter day here in Minnesota. But hey, I'll take it. I like the snow. I like snow around Christmas time for the month of December and January. I like it. It's pretty darn nice. It's pretty cool, so I will certainly take it. And as long as the car starts, that's really all that matters, because, well, if it starts, then we're in a good spot, because then I can actually get to where I want to go. So. But before we get too far into our Here's the Pitch pregame, I want to go ahead and take care of some business. So we're going to go ahead and hear a word from our fine sponsors. Then we'll return to talk about these two teams and how they've done so far this season.
The Classic Edge HDX from Central Boiler is the outdoor wood furnace for you.
This furnace can heat anything: your house, shop, greenhouse, even a pool, all with one Classic Edge HDX.
The Firestar combustion control takes all the worry and guesswork out of wood heating.
It automatically controls combustion for highest efficiency with any kind of firewood, and you can remotely monitor the furnace from anywhere.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local Central Boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the Pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall. Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work from home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber, simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
And welcome back on the Here's the Pitch pregame show here. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman in Ogilvie, Minnesota today for this doubleheader where the boys play first as the Ogilvie Lions host Lakes International Language Academy Dragons. As we go ahead and take a look at these two teams and how the season has gone up to this point, starting with LILA as they are known. So we don't have to say the entire name. But they, so far, are 0-3. They're playing out of Section 4 AA. They're 0-3 and 0-2 in section play, giving up nearly 90 points a game and only scoring about 46 points per game. So that is how things have gone for them so far this year. And taking a look at their losses so far, 93-48 loss to Liberty Classical Academy, a 4 single-A school. Then a 83-42 loss to St. Agnes. And then an 87-48 loss to Math and Science Academy. Now, they play a lot of 4A and 4AA schools because 4A and 4AA are the kind of the academy schools, the private schools, if you will. So that they will play a lot of those teams. Now, they do play some other teams like North Lakes Academy out of 5 single A. Spectrum, that's one of them. But not a lot. They will play Pine City later on this year, it looks like, at LILA. So not a lot of other schools that they'll play. They do, as I mentioned, play a lot of the academies, private schools. So that's mainly who they'll play. But they've got 3 different schools in there, Ogilvie, Spectrum, and Pine City, that they'll play throughout the season. So, hey, they do what they can to try and get some changes in there. But so far, 0-3. They have, again, have yet to score 50 in a game this year, so they're hoping that maybe they can't find a way to score a 50 in today's game against the Ogilvie Lions. We'll go ahead and quick take a look at the Lakes International Language Academy section. Again, that is Section 4 AA. Leading that section currently is St. Paul, Washington. They are 4-0, 3-0 in section play. Right behind them is St. Paul Humboldt at 3-0 and 1-0 in section play. Then Concordia Academy is behind them at 2-0. So those are the top teams in that section. On the other side, for Ogilvie, it has been a tough start. They're 0-5 to begin this season, 0-2 in section play, 0-3 in conference play. It started with a really close loss. Honestly, probably a game they shouldn't have lost, a game they could have really honestly won against Pine City on the road, and they fell 55-54. I mean, it was just a close game. Their first 4 games, though, out of the 5 that they played so far, were on the road. And if we take a look at their next game, they lost to Mille Lacs 85-30. They lost to Maple Lake on the road 65-26. Lost to Hinckley-Finlayson 76-24. And then they lost to Barnum last night at home 88-20. So they have played some really tough teams and some really good competition so far. A lot of conference teams so far, but Barnum's a really good team. So they're hoping maybe they can't right the ship a little bit here tonight against LILA. And then they'll face next Tuesday here at home. They'll get North Lakes Academy. And if we go ahead and take a look at North Lakes Academy and how they look this year, as we mentioned, LILA will play them. They are out of Section 5 Single A, but North Lakes Academy is currently 2-1, beating International School Chesterton Academy for Science and Ag, and then losing to St. John's Prep. So I don't know any of those teams really too much. I know St. John's Prep a little bit, but I don't really know the other ones, so I couldn't give you a good look at what the North Lakes Academy comp looks like. So, but for Ogilvie, they have struggled a little bit this year to kind of score, and it's evident they've their highest scoring game was against the Pine City boys basketball team, and that was 54 points, and they lost by 1, 55-54. So that was a really tough loss. But since then, they have only once eclipsed 30 points, and that was against Mille Lacs. Other than that, their next 3 games, they barely got to 26. Maple Lake, they scored 26. Then against Hinckley-Finlayson, they only scored 24, and Barnum 20. So I don't know. I looked at the team against Pine City, and unfortunately this year, They don't have the numbers that they would like, so they don't have a JV squad or C squad. So it's a big-time learning curve for this team, but I thought they were a lot better than what they have shown the last 4 games. They played Pine City really close, and I was really impressed with that. And I think this team is a little bit better than that, and I think they just got to get that mentality down that, hey, we're a lot better, we can be better, and they just got to play like it. And sometimes it's just about learning how to win. Sometimes it can be just that simple of just learning how to win a game. And now, again, Ogilvie's played 5 so far. This might be the best matchup so far other than Pine City. So I think for them, it's more or less about just, kind of learning how to win and getting that feeling of winning, and then understanding, all right, this is how we do it. This is how we can get things going in our direction. Now, again, it's a learning curve for this team. They have 2 seniors on the squad, Xander Kimball and Landon Hatfield. Both will start. So other than that, though, it is very young. They've got 2 juniors, 1 sophomore, a few freshmen, and a couple 8th graders. So it's a very young, inexperienced team, but they can grow as the season goes along, and I'm excited to see the growth that they do make as this season progresses, and to kind of see how the team looks at the end of the season. I really do think that they're a better team than what they've showed in the last 4 games, and I think tonight, this afternoon's game is going to kind of show that as well, and maybe this might be a grow game for them, and a game where they can get their first taste of victory, and then they can take that forward in and through the Christmas break. They'll play North Lakes Academy, as I mentioned, next Tuesday. Then the following Monday, right before Christmas, they're going to go to a tournament out in Sabika, and then they will not play again until after the New Year, when they will host Mille Lacs and Mora on the 6th and the 8th of January. So they get a long break. I mean, you think 9 days from their last game day, which would be December 22nd, to the New Year, and then they won't play till the 6th. So that is 15 days, 2 weeks for them that they won't be playing. So they will be well rested, and hopefully, no injuries, so they won't have to get healthy, but just well rested. So whether that plays positive or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I think it will. I think it will play a positive here for Ogilvie as they go forward. This is our first of 2 games, so be sure to stay tuned after this game, because we'll have the girls playing. But that's going to do it for our Here's the Pitch pregame. At Here's the Pitch, you can use their state-of-the-art pitching machines or bring your own pitcher to perfect next season's swing. Here's the Pitch in the Tanger Outlet Mall North Branch. We'll be back after National Anthem has been played, starting lineups announced, for tip-off here in Ogilvie.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners, with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Hey, Mark,
I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Honeymoon, here we come! Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK. Taking a look at your starting lineups here this afternoon for LILA, Lakes International Language Academy. It'll be number 1, Jackson Dowd. Number 3, Brevik Gunderson. Number 11, Blaine Pludman. Number 25, Owen Davis. And number 41, Malachi Dorschner. They are head coached by Eric Dorschner. On the other side, for your Ogilvie Lions, it'll be number 0, Tegan Huffman. Number 3, Xander Kimball. Number 4, Johnny Hoffman. Number 11, Adam Shodin. And number 21, Landon Hatfield. Ogilvie is, of course, head coached by Dylan Altendorf. That is your lineups here this afternoon for both of these squads. And we are ready for tip-off. So both teams coming in have not won a game yet. And we're underway. Tip-off is won by the Dragons of Lakes International Language Academy. They'll come into their offensive zone now, looking for Gunderson on the far side to Dowd. Dowd going to pop off a 3, and that is good. I kind of thought he might be a factor in this one, and so far that is the case. Nearly a turnover here for Ogilvie. It is Kimball who's going to bring it up the court. Kimball will take it forward, trying to go inside, and he tries to go to Huffman, but it's going to be stolen away there by Dorschner. Dorschner with the steal, gives to Dowd. And Dowd has this one, well, nearly stolen away, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and looks like yes, it will be Ogilvie ball, it looks like. So it was knocked out of bounds by the Dragons, and Ogilvie will look to inbound on the far side. They get it to Hatfield. Hatfield trying to drive around, trying to put up a shot over the defender, and it's no good. Rebounded there by Davis. Quickly up the court they go. Dorschner on the far side trying to get around the defenders. Trying to drive inside now. Nearly had that ball stolen away. Give to Pludman. Now top of the key, Dowd. He's going to drive inside. Lob shot from the free throw line is no good. Rebounded by Kimball and then stolen away by Dowd. And now a rebound here for Dorschner, and we're going to get a foul call early on Ogilvie. Hatfield, the guilty Lion. His first, team's first. And Dragons will inbound. Trying to find Dowd. Dowd has, and that one is picked off by Johnny Hoffman. He'll drive to the basket. Shot is no good. It was knocked out of bounds, I believe. But they're going to say out of bounds by Ogilvie. And now we will get a timeout called here by LILA. And while they take a timeout, we will as well, back in 30 seconds.
Stop relying on unstable energy prices and switch to self-sufficiency with the Classic Edge HDX outdoor wood furnace from Central Boiler. Heat your home, outbuildings, and provide endless hot water, all while utilizing your backyard source for renewable energy. The Classic Edge uses up to 60% less wood, which means less waste and less work. Be more comfortable for less money with the Classic Edge HDX.
Northland Boiler Sales. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on KBEK. Early on, 3-0. Lakes International Language Academy with the lead. And they'll get the ball on this inbound after their timeout. Just under 17 minutes to go in the first half. On the near side, it's Gunderson giving back to Dowd. Dowd, the playmaker, gives it on the far side to Pludman. Pludman looking. Wants to go to Dorschner. That's where he goes. Good job keeping his feet on the right side of that timeline. Go back to Dorschner on the pass from Dowd. Now on the far side of three. Oh, that is good from Pludman for three. That was a little bit of a longer three, too, but he was able to drain it. Good-looking shot there from Pludman. As Ogilvie drives up the court, we get a foul here on LILA. No, ball is just out of bounds. So Ogilvie will inbound. Kimball will look. He'll find his man underneath the basket, Hoffman. Instead, he'll give it outside to Landon Hatfield. That is no good. Rebounded by Pludman. Pludman will bring it up, give it to Dowd inside Dorschner. Dorschner going to try to back his way out. Now give it to Pludman. Pludman going to drive. Bounce pass underneath to Gunderson. Gunderson lost it, and it will now officially be stolen by Ogilvie. That's Hoffman with another steal. On the far side, Shodin with it. Give now to Hoffman. Hoffman. They're going to get a foul here on Owen Davis of LILA. It's not, the shot won't count even though he made it. And now checking in for LILA is number 31, Aiden Speak. Ogilvie has it, trying to go underneath the basket to Hatfield. Turnaround shot is blocked by Jackson Dowd. And the steal, he's coming up the court quickly. He'll put up a floater, no good. And Gunderson gets the rebound for LILA. Pludman for three again. That shot's going to be no good. Kimball could not hold on to it. And it will stay with the Dragons. Pludman will inbound to Dowd. Dowd open a long three. Going to come up well short, but it's going to somehow find Pludman for another rebound. Bounce pass to Dowd on the far side. Pludman left alone again for three, and that's, oh, that one's going to miss. Rebounded by Hatfield. Kimball quickly up the court on this near side to Hoffman. Back to Kimball. Kimball trying to get around the defense. He'll look, and he'll put up a floater. Didn't get there, and Dowd with the rebound for LILA. Pass on this near side from Dowd inside to Speak, and Speak lays it in for two to make it 8-0. And Kimball has it up the court. They've got numbers, but that pass, I think it might have slipped, and it's stolen away by Dorschner. Now quickly up the court the other way goes Gunderson. He drops it in for two and draws the and one. They're going to call this one on Shodin, his first, team's second. And checking in for LILA will be number 12 now, and that is Axel Gunderson. So Brevet Gunderson could only make the one. And now a shot down the court. It is good, plus the and one. And what a play by Adam Shodin. We'll get this one on Axel Gunderson, who just checked in for LILA. Meanwhile, Shodin has a chance now for a three-point play for Ogilvie. This one no good. So he'll only get the two there. 10-4 now, and that shot is off the mark, but rebounded on the far side by Brevet Gunderson. Gives outside that's Dorschner, now a long shot 3 from Dowd. You're going to get Speak for the foul. The basket will count for LILA from Dowd. So another deep 3 from Dowd, and he got it. Now going back up the other way. Get it up the court to Huffman. Remember, there's a Huff and Hoff. We'll try and distinguish the two. Hatfield open in this near side corner for 3. It's going to go long. And LILA will, well, they were going to let it go, and then they chased after it, but it is going to wind up being their ball anyway, so it was last touched by Ogilvie. Got a shoe that needs to be tied down there for Dowd. And LILA will bring it up the court. A quick 3 is going to roll off the rim, and then they're going to get a foul here on Xander Kimball. His first, team's third. Davis will check in, as will number 4 for LILA, Jagger Dowd. So LILA will get the inbound after the foul. Dowd into Dowd. Jackson Dowd for 3. It's no good. Rebound still up for grabs. Going to be grabbed there by Shodin. They've got numbers up the other way to Hoffman, and he drops it in for another 2. Really good play up the court there by the Lions to drop it in and kind of catch the Dragons lacking. Jagger Dowd for 3. No good. Rebounded by Owen Davis, and now we get another foul here on Ogilvie. This one's going to go on Hatfield. Another one, his second, team's 4th. And substitution here for Ogilvie. Number 2 checks into the game, and that is Anthony Benson. So Benson into the game for Ogilvie. While the Dragons look to inbound, they'll go deep, and that one knocked out of bounds there by Hoffman. He knew right where it was going and knocked it out of play. So Dragons will get set to inbound. Inbound quickly there to Speak. Speak getting around one defender, trying to drive inside. And another foul on Ogilvie. That one's going to go against Benson, who just checked into the game. His first, team's 5th. So again, another inbound for the Dragons. And they'll go to the far side. There to, I think that was Gunnarsson. It is Gunnarsson. That's Axel Gunnarsson. Work it over to Speak. Speak trying to drive inside again. He draws another foul. This one will go against Tegan Huffman. Team's 6th now on Ogilvie, and there's still 13 minutes to go in the first half. Shooting 2 is Aiden Speak. First one is good. And that will make it 14-6. And we'll get a timeout here by Ogilvie. So while they take a timeout, we will as well. We'll be back in a minute here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK.
ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
Back here on KBK, nice 95.5 FM. Game day going out here at Ogilvie High School for this doubleheader. Boys are playing first against Lakes International Language Academy. Then girls will play after this against Walker, Hackensack, Akeley. And I will be here for both. Meanwhile, the timeout called there by Ogilvie, they're first. But Speak is at the line to shoot a free throw. He made his first. And he'll make both. So Aiden Speak makes them both for Lakes International Language Academy to make it 15-6. Meanwhile, Ogilvie trying to get this ball back up the court, trying to go underneath. It was off a leg of a Dragon player. So that will keep the ball with the Lions. Inbound to Kimball. Kimball on this near side now to Shodin. Underneath to Hoffman. Hoffman. And it will go out of bounds. Got a foul, actually, on Axel Gunnarsson, his second, team's fourth. So Ogilvie will hold on to it. It's an inbound for Kimball. Kimball will look, and it's knocked out of bounds. Actually, a kick ball. It's also knocked out of bounds. So either way, it's going to be staying with Ogilvie. It will be Kimball again to try and inbound. He has his teammate Shodin on this near side. A corner three, just a little bit long. Get another foul here on Ogilvie. Tegan Huffman, his second, team seventh. So that'll come back the other way and be a 1-1 for, looks like, Aiden Speak. All right. Well, first one is good from Aiden Speak. He didn't understand or remember that he had a 1-1. So he made the first. And he makes them both. Two free throws again made by Speak to make it 17-6. Pass up now from Kimball to Hoffman. Hoffman will go underneath, and a great opportunity there from Huffman, but it is almost a rebound for the Dragons, but as Axel Gunnarsson got it, he was actually on the baseline, so give it back to Ogilvie. 12:53 to go first half. Kimball will look to inbound. Had Shodin, but now gives it to Hatfield. Hatfield trying to get around the defender. Looking to drive. He draws the foul, and he'll go to line and shoot two. This will go against Axel Gunnarsson, his third already. Ooh. It'll be two shots now for Landon Hatfield. First one is good. Make it 17-7. Couple in and out for the Dragons. And that one no good by Hatfield. So he makes one of two, 17-7. Rebound down the other way by Lakes International Language Academy. Dorschner wanted to get that one, but he gives it outside to Jagger Gunnarsson. This one is no good. Rebounded there by Tegan Huffman. On the other way, Kimball trying to go underneath there to Hoffman. It is knocked out of bounds by a member of Lakes International Language Academy, so it stays with Ogilvie. Ogilvie in their all-black unis, the orange stripe down the side of the jersey and pants. The white numbers, orange letters. Meanwhile, they'll move this ball around, just trying to find something open. Hoffman now top of the key to Huffman. Huffman goes near side. Trying to get it to Shodine. Now back out to Kimball. Kimball lost it for a moment. In some trouble, gets it to Shodine in the corner. Trying to go underneath to Hatfield, and it was stolen away by Dorschner. Speak left open, and he draws it for 2. Well, he drops it in for 2 and then draws the and 1, I should say. And this one will go against Shodine, his second. And it looks like he may have got maybe a hand to the face. So Speak will now look to make it a 3-point play. That's going to come up well short. So he'll only get the 2 there as he misses on the free throw. Kimball will inbound to Hoffman. Hoffman gets by 1, has it poked out from behind. They're going to get a reach in on the Dragons. That's going to go on Jagger Dowd. His first, team 6th. Inbound here goes to Kimball. Kimball will go up to Shodine. Shodine looking, trying to go underneath to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to put up a shot, back out to Shodine. Now on the far side to Huffman. Huffman looking to go inside, and that one just off the mark. Aiden Speak with the rebound. He'll take it all the way. Going to try and drive in, and the shot is good for Aiden Speak. Now they'll go quickly up the court here to Hoffman. Hoffman looking to Kimball. Kimball will drive in, trying to go up and then pass it away, and it's stolen away by Dorschner. I like the idea there. Well, apparently Kimball got a text somewhere. He was pretty upset about his pass not getting through. And I think rightfully so. He was just frustrated because he had a man open. And as he went up for it, tried to pass, and it couldn't get through. And maybe he had said something, a curse, or I'm not real sure. It looks like he just kind of clapped his hands in frustration, and if that's a tech, we got to let them play a little bit. They're allowed to have a little bit of emotion. Well, timeout called here by Ogilvie. Making the 2 free throws was Jackson Dowd. And it'll be a full timeout for Ogilvie. So while they take a timeout, we will as well. Back in 30 seconds here on KBEK.
Traditions are passed down, and we learn what is important. The value of $1, the importance of family, the ability to do a job yourself. Central Boiler designed the Classic Edge with these same values in mind. The Classic Edge Outdoor Wood Furnace from Central Boiler. A perfect combination of value and performance.
Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on KBEK. Frustration kind of boiling over for Ogilvie here as this first half has gone along. 23-7. Dragons will start with Jackson Dowd, give on the far side, Pludman. He had a long 3 earlier. On the near side, Dorschner. Dorschner looks, he'll want to go to the near side corner. Instead gives to Jackson Dowd. Now on the far side, Pludman. Another 3. That one's going to roll off and rebounded by Jackson Dowd. Now to Gunderson on this near side. That's going to be off the mark. And rebounded there by Hatfield. He'll give to Kimball. Kimball will bring it forward. Kimball trying to get around a defender. He has his teammate Hoffman in this near side corner. He'll go to him, then back to Kimball. Now all the way on the far side to Hatfield. Wanted to go to Shodine in that far side corner. Instead we'll go to the top of the key to Hoffman for a 3. It's going to come up short. And Jackson Dowd will get the rebound. Now this will be interesting. Yeah, this is going to be a foul on the Dragons, so that will stay with Ogilvie. And this will be on Aiden Speak, his second. Team 7th. It should be a 1-and-1 for Ogilvie. Yes, it will be. Okay. Is the 7th team foul on Ogilvie, so it should be a 1-and-1, and it is. And it will set Adam Shodine to the line for a 1-and-1. And that one's good. This one just off the mark. Shodine gets 1 of 2 as that one was rebounded by Speak. So 23-8. Now the score. Good ball movement here by LILA. That one nearly given away. Dorschner trying to hold on to it. Jump ball call. Possession arrow pointing the way of Ogilvie. Checking in for Ogilvie now will be Anthony Benson. And he will come in for Hoffman. And inbound goes to Kimball. Kimball will give on this near side, trying to find Huffman, but I think it got through his hands and goes out of bounds. So now the ball will go back to LILA. Right now, I think Ogilvie just kind of we need a foul here on Aiden Speak, which is his 3rd, team's 8th, and shooting the 1-and-1 will be Tegan Huffman. Had a lot of fouls here in this first half. I mean, I get some of them, but man, I don't know. So Tegan Huffman will try and add on. First one is I guess we got a lane violation on Ogilvie. So it won't matter. Dragons will get the ball back. Jackson Dowd with the pass goes through the defender, and now to Pludman, back to Jackson Dowd. Dowd, pass on the far side to Gunderson. Gunderson trying to get around the defenders, puts up a shot, and he drops it in. Breivik Gunderson for 2. That'll make it 25-8. Kimball in some trouble, trying to get it there to Hatfield, and it's stolen away by Jackson Dowd, who drops it in for 2. So 27-8 now. Dragons lead over Ogilvie. Certainly not this lopsided of a game. Ogilvie is certainly better than this. Meanwhile, going up for a shot, he lost it, and Dorschner will get the steal. That's unfortunate there for Ogilvie. Jackson Dow will go on the far side. Pludman looking. Gives now to Dorschner. Dorschner for 3. That's good. His first points of the afternoon make it 30-8. Kimball will look, and that pass tipped. Nearly stolen away. They've got to get it up the court. 3-2, they do, and they find Benson. Benson left alone for 3, just off the mark. Hatfield trying to get the rebound. It's knocked out of his hands, and it will stay with Ogilvie. Hoffman will check back in, and he will come in for Kimball. Inbound from Hatfield. Yeah, he has Shodine. And that'll be a 5-second violation. Got to get it inbounded before 5 seconds, and Ogilvie just unable to. So the Dragons of Lakes International Language Academy back up the court underneath. Bank shot in for Owen Davis for 2, 32-8. Bringing it up the court now is Hoffman. Hoffman lost it, gives over to Benson. Benson trying to make something happen, and now he's fouled. And he'll go line and shoot a 1-and-1. What was that? That was on Breivik Gunderson, his first, team's 9th. Benson. First one is no good. Rebounded there by Owen Davis. Jackson Dowd, the floater, comes up well short. And the rebound here by Owen Davis. Now to Pludman. Pludman looks inside. Beautiful pass, but the shot is short. And Anthony Benson gets the rebound. Gives over on the far side to Shodin. Shodin, double team. Trying to get through the double team. Lost his footing. Ooh. Get a foul here on the Dragons. Brevet Gunderson, his second, team's 10th. So it's 2 shots for Shodin. That was close, we'll say that. Shodin's first is good, 32-9. That one no good, comes up short, winds up right back in the hands of Shodin. On the rebound, it was tipped out to him. I think that was Kimball who tipped it out to him. Now driving inside, Huffman. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded there by Brevet Gunderson. And he'll give it now to Jackson Dowd. He works his way through, gives it back to Brevet Gunderson. We're going to get a foul on Ogilvie. That is their team's 10th. And we'll see them shoot 2. And we'll be on Kimball, his third. So shooting 2 now is Brevet Gunderson. The first one is no good. And that one no good as well. Kimball will get the rebound. Kimball now gives it on this near side to Hoffman. Hoffman will bring it up past the timeline and give to Hatfield. Hatfield lost it. Right now, the Lions are just too much in their heads. They're just thinking and overthinking this way too much. Benson will come in for Hatfield. Dragons bring it back up the court. Dorschner, shot no good. Rebounded there by Owen Davis. Stolen away. Well, not quite stolen away, but knocked out and then stolen away. Put up in for 2 by Hoffman. They finally get back on the board. 32-11. On the far side, Brevet Gunderson, shot no good. Rebounded there by Pludman. And then he lost it. Ball will go back to Ogilvie now. So, hey, you get a steal. Well, a tip ball winds up being a steal for a quick 2 by Hoffman. And now you get the ball back on another turnover. This could really put you right back into this thing. Hopefully this will get them kind of out of the funk they've been in, just, again, thinking way too much. And now the ball going to be an over and back if anyone touched it for Ogilvie. So they just kind of let it roll out of bounds and unfortunately squander that opportunity. Some miscommunication. And Dorschner for 3. Ooh, that was smooth. Good looking 3 there from Dorschner, make it 35-11. Give now to Benson. Benson going to take the 3. It's going to come up empty. The ball will go back to LILA. Hatfield will check back in for Benson. And Dowd will bring it forward for the Dragons. Dowd pausing, now going on the far side to Gunderson. Brevet Gunderson back to Dowd. Dowd gets by 1 onto this near side Pludman, now to Dorschner. We'll go back to Dowd. Dowd has a chance for a long 3. He hits again. 38-11. Kimball trying to weave his way through traffic, gets up the court. Now going to split the defenders, and he draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Really good job there by Kimball just to work his way through traffic, turn on the afterburners, and draw the foul. It's going to go against Owen Davis, his second. Kimball to shoot 2. This one is good as it rattles in. Make it 38-12. And this one is good as well. So Kimball drops them both in from the free throw line to make it 38-13. And here comes LILA quick up the court. Dowd with it back from Pludman on the far side. Gunderson to Dorschner. Back to Dowd as that ball was tipped. An extra long 3, almost there. Brevik Gunderson's going to get the rebound for the Dragons to Dorschner now. Dorschner to the top of the key to Pludman. Pludman, he'll give it over to Gunderson. Back to Dorschner. Dorschner picks up his dribble. He's triple teamed nearly, and he'll give it to Jackson Dowd. Dowd through traffic. Lobs that one up. No good. And rebounded there by Shodin. Quickly up the court to Hoffman. Hoffman bullying his way inside. Shot is good. Well, I guess they call this on Hoffman. So Hoffman apparently going to get called for that one. I don't know, looked like a good drive by Hoffman. And well, unfortunately it foul there on Hoffman. And again, either way. Shodin with the rebound. Hoffman quickly. Oh, too strong on that one. A 3 here from Kimball. That's good. 38-16. Now on the far side, Dowd. To Pludman. Pludman. Oh, he had Gunderson open behind him. He'll give it to Dowd on the far side. Over Kimball for 2. 40-16. And this ball, Pludman gets the steal. Give to Brevik Gunderson, no good. Pludman gets the rebound. Shot is no good again. And Kimball will get the rebound here for Ogilvie, but he lost it. Taken away by Owen Davis. Dowd trying to get it to Pludman, tipped and stolen away. This is Shodin. Shodin trying to get it up to Hoffman. Hoffman back out to Hatfield. A long 2 is good. Hatfield for 2. 40-18. Here we go. Now we're falling into a little bit of a rhythm here for Ogilvie. Under 5 minutes to go on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 3 locations, Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Meanwhile, a long 3 from Dorschner. No good. Rebounded by Shodin, and they're going to break out pass again to Hoffman. Hoffman through traffic, and he is hard fouled there. Got it on the nose. Owen Davis with his 3rd. And Hoffman will be at the line to shoot 2. Brace Orthodontic scoreboard 40-18. Ogilvie trails. Their board-certified orthodontists are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. First one is good by Hoffman. And this one no good. Rebound here, though, by Hatfield. Give now to Shodin. That's going to come up short. Well, they're rebounding a little bit better now. Ogilvie's starting to rebound a little bit better here in this game. Starting to get things kind of flowing. It was a really slow start, but they really started to get things going here as of late. So, like that. Now Kimball gets in the way of a pass, nearly stolen away. But it goes out of bounds. And timeout called here by the Dragons. While they take one, we will as well. Back after a minute.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance and is found at Caswell Cycle in Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit cfmotousa.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBK, out of the most recent timeout from Lakes International Language Academy. 3:39 to go, rather. Lions trail 40-19. On that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, they'll leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Jackson Dowd just gets it by Hoffman. On to this near side. Lob shot going to come up short, and rebounded there by Tegan Huffman. Give up the court now to Kimball. Kimball trying to drive his way in. Lob shot in. Very nice job there by Kimball. Make it 40-21. Like I mentioned before, Lions starting to get something going now. As the pass on the far side goes there to Axel Gunderson. This is going to be stolen away by Hoffman. It's fourth steal. He'll give it off now to Shodine. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman over to Huffman. Huffman for three. It rattles in. Here come the Lions. And now the Lions have found a new life here in this first half. Jackson Dowd, they were a little bit crowded on that play. Not sure that was how it was supposed to go, but they're moving the ball around well now. They've got Pludman underneath, and he'll get it back outside, and it's stolen away to Huffman by Huffman. Now up to Kimball. Kimball looking. And he's got Hatfield behind him, but he's going to drive inside. Lob shot, no good. Rebounded there by Jackson Dowd of the Dragons. Here come the Dragons the other way. Dowd will slow things down, look for Dorschner. Now he'll try and get a screen, but that is nearly poked out. It was by Hoffman. And Dowd will give it underneath. This is poked out and stolen away here by Hatfield. Shodine looking, giving the near side corner to Hoffman. Hard pass underneath to Hatfield. Shot is just a little bit off. Didn't get enough on that one. Rebounded by Dorschner of LILA. Here comes Dowd back the other way, and he drops it in for two. Make it 42-24. Lions looking for the breakout pass to Hoffman. Hoffman going to drive, give outside to Hatfield. Hatfield passes blocked and out of bounds. It should go back to Ogilvie. It will. Inbounding is Hoffman. Hoffman to Kimball. Over to Shodine. Shodine to Hatfield. Hatfield going to drive, give to Kimball now on the far side corner. And taking the shot, no good for Shodine, but a foul is drawn. That one's going to go against Jagger Dowd. His second. And at the line to shoot two, Adam Shodine. First one is good. .128 to go now in the first half. Ogilvie has really come to life here these last few minutes. And Shodine no good on that one, but rebounded by Hoffman. And he'll reset it with Huffman. Huffman gives it into the near side corner, and then he passes it underneath to Kimball, who banks it in for two, 42-27. Let's go Lions, getting a new life. Aiden Speak back into the game. Shot is no good, but he draws the foul. Ogilvie saying, hey, we got our hands up, but we're going to get this on Shodine, his third. Speak will shoot 2 for the Dragons. First one's no good. Speak readying for his second. And that one good. So Speak makes 1 of 2, make it 43-27. Inbound Kimball will go to Huffman and right back to Kimball. Kimball, triple team. They've got now numbers up the other way. Hoffman taking it to the basket. High bank off the board. It's good. Johnny Hoffman. 43-29. What a smart heads-up play by Hoffman to realize, hey, I've got the shot. I just needed to give it a little bit higher of a bank. And, man, he drops it in. Jagger Dowd on the far side for 3. That's going to be no good. It's rebounded here by Shodin. They've really done a good job as of late getting these rebounds, but a poor pass was stolen away there by Axel Gunderson, and now he'll go for 2 again. This is no good. Rebounded. That's going to be a foul. Hatfield got the rebound, and Shodin hurt a little bit. Not sure where. Looks like a lower body injury. Looks like possibly his left ankle. So we'll take a look at him. Meanwhile, Benson will come in for him. 43-29. The Lions have found some life here. Hoffman will give to Kimball. Pass just too far behind, and Dowd gets a steal for 2. Another steal by Dowd. And this time, Kimball gets it right back. 45-29. Now this ball too far out in front, and it will be a turnover for Ogilvie. The ball will go back to LILA. 12.9 seconds to go. Dowd will let this ball roll. And now on the far side to Axel Gunderson. Nearly stolen away on this near side. This shot is up by Dowd. No good. Kimball with the rebound. He's got a chance. And, Benson just not aware of how much time was left. And if he was a little bit more aware, he would have had a chance to throw that one up, at least for a possible shot here at the buzzer. But that is going to do it for our first half of play. The Lions trail on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, 45-29, but have some life here as of late in this first half. They found a little bit of a rhythm, and they'll go into half with at least a little bit of momentum. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible. So we'll take a commercial break, and then we'll be back for our Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime from Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Lightforce braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
ECE Fiber Internet, the best choice for you. Affordable packages for home and business with reliable service and no hidden fees. ECE Fiber, connecting you to what matters most. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on KBEK, it's time now for our Holmes Auto Body and Glass halftime. They have state-of-the-art facilities and 44-plus years of experience getting vehicles back on the road. That's Holmes Auto Body and Glass in Mora. 45-29 here at the half. Quick take a look at some stats from the first half. Leading the way for the Dragons was Jackson Dowd with 19, 11 for Aiden Speak, 6 for Malachi Dorschner, 4 for Breivik Gunderson, 3 for Blaine Pludman, and 2 for Owen Davis. Rebound-wise, they had plenty of them, but 5 for Dowd to lead the team, as well as Owen Davis. They had 11 steals, 1 block, and 13 team fouls. Yeah, fouls piled up quickly, way too early on and quickly. And I don't know. It was some of them were definitely questionable. We'll say that. On the other side, for the Ogilvie Lions, both Kimball and Hoffman each had 9, 5 for Shodine, then 3 for both Huffman and Hatfield. Rebound-wise, it was Adam Shodine leading the team with 6. They had 8 steals. Hoffman had 4 of them. He literally had half of their steals, and then they had 12 team fouls. Now, they piled up the fouls early on in this one, and it was like, okay, this might become a problem, but they were able to cut down on them and only wound up with 12 at the end of this first half. It definitely, the way it was going, it looked like, man, they were going to wind up with 15, 20, but they were able to settle in and get things going. Now, it was a slow start for the Lions, and they kind of just got in their own heads a little bit. Just not playing good fundamental basketball. They just weren't doing the things that they needed to be doing. Again, it was just really fundamental things. They were not looking in the past. They were not, they were playing a little too aggressively. They were getting too verbally, I guess. Verbally, they said a couple of things that led to one tech. So I don't know what was said, but it just seemed like Kimball was upset, and he was upset that his pass didn't get through, or upset that he didn't get a call. Either way, he was upset and kind of smacked his hands together in frustration, and they called him for a tech. Now, I don't know. I don't think that should have been a tech, but again, I don't know if he said anything either, so that could have been the reason why. But there's just early frustrations here for Ogilvie, and it just kind of bled on through almost the entirety of the first half. But then they kind of found a little bit of a spark here late. They saw that, oh, hey, we got 1 turnover. All right, now we got this going our way. All right, now we got something else going our way. All right, now we've got a steal. Now we've got a breakout pass. Now we've got a fast break too. So that's when they started to get things rolling. And then all of a sudden, the defense kind of found new life. They played a little bit tighter defensively. They started to force a few more turnovers, and that also led to better rebounding. They were getting a ton of rebounds here at the end of the first half, and, man, it started to look really good for Ogilvie. Now, unfortunately, they couldn't completely stop the Lakes International Language Academy from scoring, but they did a really good job of just getting some big-time rebounds and getting their offense rolling a little bit. It still looked a little bit chaotic, but, man, they were able to get some rebounds and turn those into points. That transition offense was moving really well, and they did a really good job of just getting some points in transition and making sure they were scoring. And again, now they're down by 16, but man, oh man, with the run they had at the end of that first half, they have to have some confidence coming back here into the second half again, just because of the the tenacity they played with at the end of that first half and how it translated into some points. And again, I think you saw the confidence grow. That was the biggest thing, is the confidence just started to grow as that first half went late in the first half. Now, again, too little too late in the first half, but they started to get things going, and it started to look really good. And it was like, okay, here we go. Now we've got something going. Now Ogilvie can really kind of start to push this a little bit, and they did, and that's why they're in this one. It was very lopsided. Let's be honest. It was very lopsided, and if things were to have gone the way they were, it could have been ugly. But Ogilvie fought. They kept their heads in it. They played hard until the very end of the first half, and they made it a game. And yes, 16 points down, but go on a run here, go on a run there. They're right back in this thing. So Ogilvie shouldn't be hanging their heads here as they come out into the second half. They got to remember that they're right in this thing. There's 18 more minutes to go for them to try and get back in it. Now, again, if they can get their offense going like they did at the end of the first half, I think they'll be just fine. Defensively, got to shore some things up, got to understand your assignment and understand where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, so that you can, I thought too many times we just found some lanes to kind of run through for Lakes International Language Academy, or just some open shots from the perimeter. So I think if they can just shore up defensively a little bit, they're going to make a few stops that they need, and this thing could be turned right back around. So hopefully that's what they can do. That is going to do it, though, for our Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime show. They are ICAR and ASE certified, and they are recommended by insurance companies. Had an accident? Let Hones Auto Body and Glass fix you up. We'll be back after a word from our fine sponsors for the second half of action here on KBEK.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on 95.5 FM KBEK, 45-29 is our score. 18 minutes are back up on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics. They'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. It will be the Dragons to start with it here in the second half, leading 45-29. Jackson Dowd trying to drive inside. That ball is tipped, gets to Dorschner. Dorschner trying to get around defenders, trying to bank it in. It is no good, and Kimball gets the rebound. Kimball will bring it forward. He's going to try and take it all the way, and he's got it, but just left a little bit off on that layup attempt, and Dorschner will get the rebound for LILA. Dowd looking, guarded well, gives it over to that's Pludman. Now back to Dowd. Dowd trying to go inside. That ball up for, oh, man. Foul. Oh, I thought they were going to get this one on Ogilvie. It's going to go against LILA. That's going to go against Dorschner, his first. Team's first of the second half. So what would have been a steal for Hatfield winds up being a foul on LILA. But either way, Ogilvie has the ball back. Hatfield will give to Hoffman. Hoffman going to go inside. Puts up a shot. It is no good. Rebounded there by Dowd. Dowd driving through. Gives it off now on the far side to Gunderson. Inside to Pludman. Now outside to Dorschner. He went through his hands. Got to Dowd, though. Dowd over on the far side to Pludman. Pludman back to Dowd. Dowd just going to throw it up. Oh, my goodness. He banked it in. Wow. That's just pretty impressive shot there. Hoffman up the court. Now to Huffman, and Huffman drops it in for 2. 48-31. And now a shot here from LILA. No good. Rebounded and put back for 2 by Owen Davis. 50-31. Here comes Kimball. He brings it forward, and this is going to go out of bounds. He was trying to find his teammate Hatfield, and it looks like, no, it was out of bounds on LILA. So Hoffman will inbound, and he'll go right away to Kimball. Kimball will go to Shodine. Shodine trying to go underneath the Hoffman, and an easy steal there from Malachi Dorschner. He has 4 now in the game. He gives, and Dowd for 3. That's going to be off the mark, but Pludman is there for a rebound. They rebounded really well in that first half, and now Dowd another 3. Oof. He has 25 points on the afternoon. Hoffman in some trouble. That ball was tipped. It was given to Shodin on the tip. Back underneath to Shodin from Kimball. Reverse layup is good for Adam Shodin. 53-32. Dorschner trying to make it in. Shot is no good. When Davis gets the rebound, shot is no good there. Rebounded by Shodin. Back up the other way. Kimball getting through some traffic. Going to try and drive, and they're going to get him for the charge. Yeah. Can't lower the shoulder like that and then extend, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll be Kimball's fourth, sadly. And Benson will sub in for him. 15:40 to go. That's their first team foul, so a lot better than the first half, but for Kimball, less than ideal. That is his fourth, so he's going to, unfortunately, probably sit for some time. Meanwhile, LILA has it back. Dowd gives to Pludman. Pludman inside to Dorschner. Dorschner back to Pludman. Pludman in the far side corner to Gunderson. Back to Pludman. Pludman, he finds Dowd. Dowd, surprise, he's gonna. And that one gonna come up just short. Rebounded by Shodin, and now Hoffman drops it in for two. Beautiful breakout pass by Shodin on the rebound to Hoffman, and he drops it in for two. 53-35. Dowd, not afraid to take the shot from there. Dorschner over to Dowd, now to Pludman. Pludman for three, and that rattles out. Rebounded, though, by Brevik Gunderson. Back outside Dowd. Dowd going to drive baseline. Floater is no good, and the rebound there by Huffman. A pass up the court to Hoffman, and it was knocked out of bounds by a member of the Dragons, so it will stay with the Lions. Hoffman will inbound to Shodin. Shodin now to Huffman. Huffman trying to go underneath. That's just an ill-advised pass again. Not being aware of where everybody is. Dowd with the steal, and he gives it off to Brevik Gunderson, who drops it in for two. 55-35. Shodin, quick pass up to Hoffman. Hoffman going to try and pull up, and that one's good. Floater there from Hoffman, drops in for two. 55-37. Dowd looking to go inside, and that's tipped through his hands, stolen away by Shodin. Takes it, gives to Hoffman, and he gets it to fall in for two. (55-39). Dowd, floater, no good, and rebound for Huffman. I thought it was going to be tipped right back to the Dragons, but good job there by Huffman chasing after that rebound. Give now to Hatfield, now to Hoffman. Hoffman looking. That's going to be out of bounds off of LILA. And Ogilvie will inbound again. Hoffman will inbound to Shodin. Shodin looks, he gives to Huffman. Now inside to, give inside to Shodin, and he traveled with it, unfortunately. And that ball will go back to LILA. And man, that was a really good play set up by Ogilvie. Unfortunately, the travel there by Shodin, and that'll turn it back over to LILA. Pass on this near side to Speak. Back to Dowd. Dowd directing traffic. Give to Speak again. Speak can try and drive baseline. Shot is up and good. 57-39. Shodin quickly up the court there to Huffman. Back to Shodin, outside to Benson. Benson now to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to drive inside himself. Shot is up and good. Looks like we got a foul on LILA. Owen Davis will draw his fourth. And the shot is good. And Hoffman will get a chance for the three-point play. Kimball will check back in for Benson. Meanwhile, it looks like we got a brand new player in for LILA. It'll be number 20, and number 20 is Miles Pasiga. Hoffman, no good. This shot on the other side for LILA is no good. Rebounded there. Nice job by Hatfield. Hatfield gives to Shodin, trying to, I don't know where he was going, but that's just another bad pass stolen away by Dowd. Yeah, that really ill-advised there. Not quite sure where they were looking to go with that one. Speaking to try and drive hard to the basket. Shot is up, no good. And it's Hatfield with another rebound. Give to Shodin. Now to Huffman for a three. 57-44. Ogilvie is coming back. Dowd gives over to Speak. And that one going to be no good. Hatfield with another rebound. Back to Kimball on this near side. Kimball started to drive, then backs out. He'll give to Hatfield. Over to Shodin. 12 minutes to go here in the second half. Hatfield gets fouled. Get a foul here on the Dragons. They didn't say who that was on. Apparently it was on number 4 and a 3 here. So Jagerdow gets called for that one, and a 3 there from Shodin is good. 57-47. Ogilvie back in this one. Jagerdow for 3. It's in and out, and a rebound there for Huffman. Huffman to Shodin, and here we go. Ogilvie has got some new life now in this second half. Huffman gets the pass on this near sideline. Good job keeping himself in bounds. Give back to, trying to get to Shodin. It's picked up by Benson. Shodin gets it back on the pass. Hoffman on the far side. Give back to Shodin. Shodin to Huffman. Huffman is going to come up short. Rebounded by Dowd. Jackson Dowd on the far side. Shot no good. Rebound up for grabs. It will be Huffman. Up to Hoffman. Shot is no good. But Hoffman is fouled. That's going to go on Jackson Dowd. His first foul of the entire game. Team's 4th here in the second half, and Hoffman will shoot 2. First one is good. Couple in and out for LILA. So Hoffman made his first. And that one's going to be no good. So 1 of 2 there, but it's 57-48 now. And Speak will try and drive. Shot is no good, but they're going to get a foul, I think, on LILA. That one going to go against Aiden Speak, his 4th. Kimball will check back in for Ogilvie for Benson. 57-48. The Lions making their comeback. Hoffman will give to Kimball. Kimball will look, go inside to Shodin. Beautiful pass, and Shodin pays it off with 2. And that makes it 57-50. And the Lions are storming back. We'll get a timeout here called, I believe, by the Dragons. So while they take one, we will as well, back after word from our fine sponsors on KBEK.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Finding that missing shin guard. remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Back here on KBEK. The Lions have made this a game again, 57-50. This has been a big turnaround for them. LILA back out, gives to Jackson Dowd from Dorschner, trying to go inside, stolen away by Hatfield. Hatfield, but unfortunately gives it right back. And the steal back from Pludman. Shot is up and no good. It's Jackson Dowd with the rebound. He'll try and fight inside, give to Davis. That shot no good, gets his own rebound. Back outside, Dowd to Dorschner for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Shodin. Quick pass up the court to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to get around Dorschner. Step back two. It comes up short. Rebounded there by Davis of LILA. Bludman up the court to Dowd. Dowd looking. Hard dribble, then give Dorschner for a long two. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Huffman. Now pass here to Kimball. Kimball. He wanted to drive inside. Nice spin move. He's going to take the shot. It just misses Pludman. That's a good, nasty spin move by Kimball, but just couldn't get the shot to fall. And Pludman will give to Dorschner. Quick give to Gunderson on the far side. That is no good. And Owen Davis gets his own rebound, drops in for two. Now, I think a call was made. I think that ball, when it hit the rim, it went up and hit the pulley system for the backboard, and that's out of bounds. And that should have been Ogilvie ball. And it shouldn't have counted for two, but they didn't get that, and now they went over the line on the inbound, so the ball will go right back to LILA. This shot is no good. Shodin gets the rebound. Now quickly up the court, they'll go to Benson. He drops it in for two. Anxious moment or two there on that shot. 59-52. Shot here from Dowd. Oh, man. 62-52 after that beautiful shot. And Benson again goes over the line on the inbound. And ball will go back to LILA. These are the mistakes that you just can't have if you're Ogilvie. You're getting yourselves right back in this game. You've got a chance to really overcome really a big deficit, and those are mistakes that you simply just cannot have. Meanwhile, Dowd drops another one in for two, 64-52. Pass here from Shodin was tipped, but Hoffman tips it right back to Shodin, and now a timeout called here by Ogilvie. So Ogilvie with the timeout. We'll keep it here. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 64-52. You can see the Ogilvie Lion girls checking into the gymnasium now. They will play right after this game against Walker Hackensack Akeley. So stay tuned for that game. We will be here for that one as well. Ogilvie Lions down by 12, but man, oh man, this game's so close. They've done such a good job here in this one of coming back. I mean, early on in that first half, you would have said, man, this game's kind of over, and even close to the later parts of that first half. But, man, did they do a good job at the end of the first half and then the beginning of this second half of really just overcoming that deficit. And that deficit they had, if you look at it now, you would have said they would have never been this close. So it's been an impressive run. Meanwhile, going to get the ball dribbled on the baseline here for Ogilvie. So it's a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Dragons. Dorschner fakes the three. He'll drive. He'll pull up for two. It's going to come up well short. That ball going to go back to Ogilvie after it was out of bounds. Hatfield out. Kimball back in. But then Benson will come out. So Hatfield stays in. Inbound from Kimball. Hoffman looking. Trying to drive, spin move by Hoffman. And jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lions, so they will keep it. Kimball will look to inbound again. Gets it. Tried to get it in. And it was stolen away by Dorschner. This one going to be stolen right back, though, by Hatfield. Hatfield give to Kimball. Kimball trying to get through. He's double teamed now. Gives it on the far side to Huffman. Huffman, we know he can shoot from long range. Trying to give it back to Hatfield, and it will be an over and back. So the ball will be turned right back over to LILA. Inbound goes to Dowd. Dowd will go across court to Pludman. Pludman for three. That's going to be no good. Rebounded there by Shodin. Shodin up to Kimball. Kimball on the far side. Hoffman. Hoffman looking. Trying to look for Shodin. Now he travels to the elbow. Gives to top of the key to Hatfield. Hatfield looking. Goes to Shodin. Shodin inside. Puts that one up and in for two. Good looking shot there by Shodin. Makes it 64-54. LILA back up the other way, leading by 10 on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Give to Gunderson. That's going to come up well short, and Kimball gets the rebound. Kimball weaving his way through traffic. Going to decide to pull up from there. Trying to go off the glass. It is no good. Rebounded that time by Dorschner. Now back up the other way goes Jackson Dowd. Shot somehow rolls in. That makes it 66-54. Pass up the court. Telegraphed that one, did Owen Davis. Turnover, and Jackson Dowd again for two. 68-54. He's got literally half of their points. He's got 34. Nice job here by Hoffman. That one goes off his knee, but rolls to Huffman for three. It's going to be no good. And it will go back to LILA. Good looking shot there from Huffman. Just short. And we've got 6:41 to go in the game. Plenty of time here for Ogilvie to overcome that deficit once again. And we've got a conversation at the scores table. Not sure the conversation, but we're good to go now. So Dowd will bring it forward for LILA. Looking to get around the defender, stops, starts again, and he'll look pass back to Dorschner. Dorschner on the far side now to Pludman. Pludman on this near side elbow for three. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Owen Davis. Davis to Dowd. That is no good. Rebounded by Huffman. And he'll go to Kimball. Kimball going to take it the distance. No good. Dorschner's there. Now getting through traffic. And Gunderson drops it in for two. And he got away with one. Got away with the travel that time, did he? Ball is poked out. Dowd gets the steal. He'll take it the distance, drops it in for two. Inbound here to Shodin. Quick pass up the court to Hatfield. Hatfield waiting. Wanted to go to Shodin. He's just going to take it on that near sideline. Trying to go to the basket. Hatfield is fouled. And Hatfield pretty upset. He's going to go against Brevik Gunderson, his third, team's sixth. Benson will check in for somebody. Looks like Kimball. Hatfield will inbound for Ogilvie, and he'll go right away to Hoffman. Hoffman will start from outside the three-point line. Lost it, gives it back to Shodin. Shodin on the far side to Hatfield. Hatfield going to try and drive baseline. Guarded by Dorschner. Give back outside to Shodin, but he traveled. 72-54, 5:27 to go on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Again, still enough time. Dowd will bring it forward. He gets by one. He'll pull up for a long two. That's going to be no good. And that will go out of bounds off of LILA, and that will go back to the Lions. Kimball will check back in for Benson. Kimball will get set to inbound for the Lions. He'll go to Shodin. Trying to go all the way across court to Hoffman, stolen away by Dowd. Dowd, good job, good hesitation move, drops it in for 2. 74-54. Inbound, Hoffman. Hoffman getting around one defender, fell, still kept his dribble. Impressive play by Hoffman. He'll back it out to Shodin, and Shodin can't quite keep it from going over and back, and it will go out of bounds, in fact, and it will go back to the Dragons. .4:53 to go. Dowd for 3. That's good. Good grief. I mean, it's almost like he can't miss. Well, timeout called here by Ogilvie, 77-54. Now the score with 4:43 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Their team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. I don't know if we'll do one for this game. I might just combine the two, depending on how quickly they get to the Ogilvie girls to start to warm up. So we will have a post game at some point, whether it be after this game or after the girls' game. We will have a post game show brought to you by Pizza Pub of Pine City. Now again, just depending on how quickly they get the girls out there to warm up, which at this point it might be darn near after the teams go for the handshake. So we might wind up doing the Pizza Pub of Pine City post game show after the girls' game. So if that is the case, just know that we will have our post-game show for both games eventually. Just may not have time after the boys' game is done. Ogilvie will get set to inbound with Kimball. It is inbounded to Shodin. Shodin trying to get around Dowd. He lost it, and it's going to be stolen away there by Brevik Gunderson. Takes it all the way. Shodin, his 4th. Team's 2nd. And Brevik Gunderson shot will count. Oops. And he gets the 3-point play. So pass quick up the court for Ogilvie to Hatfield. Hatfield goes back to Hoffman. 80-54. Pass on the far side now to Hoffman again, and we're going to get a foul here on LILA. On Dowd, his 2nd. Team's 7th. It will be a 1-and-1 now for Ogilvie. At least it should be anyways. It is their 7th team foul on LILA. Hoffman will shoot the 1-and-1. 1 for 3 in the second half. Make it 2 for 4. And he gets them both. So Hoffman drops them both in, 80-56. And inbound will go to Jackson Dowd with 4:15 to go. Give back out to Dorschner, now to Dowd. Dowd into Dorschner, he gives off to Gunderson. This shot is going to be good for Axel Gunderson. Meanwhile, here come the Lions, and dropping it in for 2 the other way is Xander Kimball. So 82-58, now the score. And this shot from Gunderson again. This shot, no good. Speak will get the rebound, and he'll put it up for 2. It is no good. Rebounded there by Hatfield. He'll give now Will Kimball to Shodin for three. That's no good. Dorschner with the rebound for LILA. Quick pass up the court, stolen away by Shodin. Shodin looking on the far side, trying to set something up, trying to go inside to Kimball. Bad pass, and Dorschner with another steal. Jackson Dowd takes it. Oh, and he's fouled by Shodin. I think that was all ball. Well, unfortunately, that's his fifth. Yeah, so his afternoon is done early, unfortunately. So they will count the basket, make it 84-58. So Dowd will go for the three-point play. And that's going to be no good. He gets the rebound. Shot up, no good. And the rebound again by Hatfield. Hoffman driving through, trying to get to the basket, but Speak draws the foul. I mean, that's a pretty clear foul. Yeah, he didn't agree with it, but that's pretty clearly a foul. I mean, nothing much to disagree with there. 2:59 to go, 84-58. Ogilvie trails on the scoreboard. Conversation about something, not sure what, but we're finally ready to shoot now. And this is going to be Hoffman. No good on the first. That one rattles out, and Hatfield gets the rebound. Give now to Benson. That's going to be no good. Rebound here for Hoffman. Now on the far side to Huffman. Now to Hoffman. Hoffman looking, give back to Huffman. Trying to give to Kimball. Instead, he'll try and go underneath the Benson, but stolen away by Dorschner. They'll slow it down a little bit, obviously, will LILA. Dowd will, well, I guess not. Try and drive and give to Brevik Gunderson for two. 86-58. And again, Ogilvie goes over the line trying to inbound, and the ball will go back to LILA. Inbound will go to the far side. Jackson Dowd wide open for three. He hits again. 89-58. 43 points for Jackson Dowd. Hoffman brings it forward. He gives to the far side. That is number 24. I'll try and get that number for you in just a moment. That is Max Hines. And Hoffman lost it. Stolen away there by Axel Gunnarsson. A three again by Dowd. 49 points. Oh my. So Kimball will have it back for Ogilvie. It's another steal, this time for Dowd. Drops in for two. He has 51 on the night. Wow. Timeout called here by Ogilvie. It'll be a full. And (94-58). Yeah, Ogilvie's been kind of stuck at that 58 for a while now, and they're trying to break through somehow. Just trying to get something going for themselves. We have a correction somewhere. We have the score now sitting 93-58. I'll try and see where the correction comes from. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not quite sure where the point is taken off. Meanwhile, in for Ogilvie is Derek Degelman, wearing number 23. Hatfield will give to Degelman. Degelman in some trouble. Going to get around one defender. Going to drive inside. Shot is just off the mark. Rebounded there by LILA's Pasiga. Dowd for 2. Another 2 there for Dowd, make it 95-58. Nope, 96 again. Okay, so still not quite sure what happened to the points. Meanwhile, Hatfield drops it in for 2. 96-60. Well, LILA still pushing the pace. I guess they want to get 100. Dowd, another 2. 98-50. Yeah, they want 100. They want to put up 100. They're not going to stop. I guess at some point, like, I get it, and like I get it's Ogilvie's job to stop you, but that's a interesting foul there on Axel Gunderson. Not quite sure why he'd foul there. That's kind of silly. Also in is Kyle Schultz for the Lions. That'll pretty much be it for this game, as Huffman will check back in for Hatfield, and these free throws will be it. No, they're going to stop it now with 4. So Hines will shoot a 1-and-1. This one's good. 98-61. And that one going to be no good. Rebounded by Huffman. So Hines hit 1 of 2. 98-61 will be our final. And that is going to do it for this game. So like I said, I'm guessing they will try and get the girls ready, set to go right away. So we'll have our Pizza Pub of Pine City post-game show after the girls' game. We'll come back and talk about a little bit of the stats here for Ogilvie, but we'll see how much time we have after that. Maybe we'll get into a post-game. So that's going to do it for this game. Stay tuned. After this, we will have the girls' part of the doubleheader as they host Walker Hackensack Akeley after a break on KBEK.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
So the final there in that boys game of the doubleheader against LILA ends in a 98-61 final. Just taking a look at a few quick stats here for Ogilvie. Leading the way was Johnny Hoffman with 20, 14 for Adam Shodine, 11 for Kimball, and then 8 for Huffman, 5 for Hatfield, 2 for Benson, 1 for Hines. Leading the way rebound-wise was Shodine with 11, 10 for Huffman and Hatfield. They had 13 steals and 15 total team fouls. So really good job by Ogilvie to overcome the deficit they had at halftime and really change their mentality coming out of the half. They shut that door basically on LILA for the first few minutes of that, well, first half of that second half, and it looked like, oh man, here we go. They're going to make this comeback. And they were down by only, they had cut it down to single digits. And I thought to myself, okay, if they can tie this up, they're going to win this game. Unfortunately, that's not how it worked, and they wind up LILA does, going on an absolutely insane run. And Ogilvie just kind of had no answer, and unfortunately, Ogilvie just struggled to get their offense going again, and Jackson Dowd went off with 55 points in the game. So it was a tough game for Ogilvie, but you know what? Again, they overcame an insane deficit there. They got things going at the end of the first half and started to kind of look like, okay, they might get things going here and maybe start to get back into this one. And while they didn't do that at the end of the first half, they did to begin the second half, got things, almost everything going their way. And then unfortunately, again, just kind of couldn't find any offense, and LILA just kind of capitalized on that. And you kind of tell Ogilvie was just kind of hanging their heads a little bit. They were getting down on themselves, kind of just because they just weren't getting things going, and they're just kind of getting down on themselves. And then once LILA saw that, it was kind of like blood in the water, and they just capitalized on it and started to really pull away. So a tough go there for Ogilvie. But, I was impressed at some of the things that they did in the game. It wasn't the way they would have wanted it to go, but you know what? They still have some things that they can use and go forward with. They'll eventually get their first win. They'll have some things to overcome, but you know what? Again, it will be just kind of growth and just getting out of their own heads. That was one of the biggest things here for this team, is just they got in their own heads a little bit too much, and when they did that, you could tell they just really couldn't get anything going. But once they got out of their own heads and just started to play basketball, it started to flow quite nicely. So that's going to do it for that game. We're going to come back after a word from our fine sponsors and start the pregame for Ogilvie and Walker Hackensack Akeley girls basketball game.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall. Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work-from-home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber, simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Hey, Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Honeymoon, here we come! Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us. ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance and is found at Caswell Cycle and Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit CFMotoUSA.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
Well, welcome back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK, and it's time to take a look at the pregame here for this girls basketball game as they host Walker Hackensack Akeley. Taking a look at how both of these teams stack up. Last year, Walker Hackensack Akeley, well, they beat Bram in the section championship game to get to state. They would lose in the first round but go on to be consolation champions, so pretty darn good year for Walker Hackensack Akeley last year. Now, if we take a look at this year, how they've done, well, not so great to start the season. 1-3, only scoring 38 points per game, so under 40, and giving up about 60 points per game right now. So not the start that Walker Hackensack was looking for after making it to state last year, well, and the year before as well. So 2 years making it to state, not the start that they were hoping for. They beat Black Duck on the season 49-46, but after that it has been pretty darn tough. They lost to Hill City Northland by 10, then to Killhier Northhome 88-25, and then lost to Park Rapids 59-46. So not ideal the way that the season has gone, and it's not going to get super easy. I mean, Ogilvie is a pretty darn tough team. They will play LaPorte, who has a 1 QRF point. So take that for what you. I don't know if that really means a whole heck of a lot, but hey, maybe that could be a win for Walker Hackensack Akeley. But they will play Deer River this year as well as Pine River Bacchus as well. And Pine River Bacchus, obviously a very good basketball school. They've also got Chisholm on there and Pine River Bacchus again. So it I don't know. I haven't seen Walker Hackensack play this year. Last year, very good team, obviously. Bram played them in the championship game in their section last year. It was a good game, one that Bram, I think, felt like they could have and also should have won. But Walker Hackensack was able to pull it off in overtime to get to state. And it has been those two teams the last 2 years, and the way that Walker Hackensack's season has gone so far. Now, that doesn't mean once they get to playoffs they can't turn around, but so far it looks like Bram is the top dog to beat. But again, Walker Hackensack Akeley coming in, having only won one game on the season. They are 1-3. So it'll be interesting to see what they come out with here. And looking at the roster, it does look like a pretty young roster. They have 2 seniors, the rest are sophomores, maybe a junior or 2, but yeah, it is. It's going to be an interesting year. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, looking at Ogilvie, they are 2-3 coming into this afternoon's game. 1-2 in section play, scoring about 54 points per game while giving up 56, so it is pretty darn even in that category. If we take a look at their season so far, taking a look at who they beat and who they've lost to, it was a loss there to begin the season to Pine River Bacchus 95-36, and then they beat Fond du Lac Ojibwe 100-11, then lost 2 in a row to Bram and Pine City, but then beat Mille Lacs last Thursday, 63-48. So they were supposed to play last night against Hinckley Finlayson. Well, why don't we go ahead and see if we have that score from last night. We'll go ahead and I'll find it. We'll go ahead and see if we can't find that score from last night as Ogilvie girls hosted Hinckley Finlayson. I think that might have been a pretty good game. I was looking at that one and I was like, you know what, that might be an okay game. They did get the win last night, 64-44. So they are actually at 500 on the year. They are now 3-3 on the season, 2-2 in both the section and conference. So they did beat Hinckley Finlayson last night by 20. So pretty good outing for them. And now they get Walker Hackensack Akeley today. They're looking to get back over 500 for the first time this year. As I mentioned before, Ogilvie scores just over 50, almost 55 points per game, gives up about 56, but with last night that should change a little bit. So Ogilvie, again, I think early on this year, especially in their first 3-4 games, I think it was just about, okay, what kind of team are we going to be? And yes, we're kind of inexperienced. We've got only the 2 seniors, and how are we going to get this experience? And how are we going to grow kind of quickly? This is a team who I think could grow and make some teams a little bit surprised in the playoffs, but it's just about that growth. And they've got some really young ladies out there who don't have any or maybe very little varsity experience. They've got a lot of freshmen playing here this year. So if there's one thing that they're looking for, it's just growth. And I think, again, in their first, 3-4 games, it was really tough. They played one of the best teams in the section in Pine River Bacchus, then the other one of the best teams in the section in Bram, and then they played a pretty tough team in their own right in Pine City. So they played some really good teams here to begin the season. And by the way, Pine City just beat Hastings last night, 48-46. So Pine City, a pretty good team as well. So they've lost to some really good teams here this year, and they beat up on some, I don't want to say bad teams, but teams who may not be on their level. So Ogilvie is in kind of an interesting spot where I think it's, again, they do have some growth left to do this season, but they're still a good team. They're better than a lot of others. So, again, I think it's maybe more or less just about finding what their identity is here this season and kind of just really playing into that because, again, you've got the 2 starters returning in Byer and Cadence Pierce. Those are your leaders. But then you've got, some younger ladies starting, and you've got, Josie Bitts, a freshman. Becca Stromberg, only a sophomore. I don't know if she has any varsity experience. Ruby Byer, we talked about her a little bit. And then you've got Chelsea Byer, who's a freshman. She stands 6 foot tall, and all of that, by the way. And she's just kind of learning about the speed and the pace of high school varsity basketball. And in the first 2 games, while she didn't have a ton of stats on the stat sheet, she did play pretty well, and I was impressed with her play. And, I thought to myself, okay, she might not be putting up all the stats on the stat sheet right now. She might not load up that stat sheet. But I thought she did a good job of settling into those games and getting some key rebounds, getting some good assists. And now one of the things that she'll have to learn is, I think, just learning where to be set up in these games and how to position herself a little bit better. And that'll come with time. She's only a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. But they do want to use her as that kind of post player because she stands 6 foot tall and all of it. And why not? I mean, she's the tallest player on their team by, not by a large margin, but by a good chunk. And I think if you can get her to kind of learn more of the nuances of the position that they want her to play and more of the pace and the speed of varsity basketball, I think they're going to have a really good post player for years to come. And again, it's just about growth with this team. They have a lot of inexperience, so I think once they get settled into this season, man, they will be just fine. And this team is going to grow as this season continues, and I can't wait to see what they're able to do as this season goes along. They have some tough teams left to play. Barnum, Crosby, Ironton, another team that they have. Bram, they'll play them again. They have East Central, who's not an easy team to beat. Hill City, Northland, Chisholm, Mountain Iron, Buell, West Lutheran. I mean, this is a stacked schedule here for this Ogilvie team. So there are no days off, certainly, for this Lions squad, but they're hoping maybe a Saturday afternoon game can get them to 4-3 to that one game above 500 on the season. Taking a look at their section, though, we talk a lot about this section. This section in 6AA, mainly because a lot of our local teams play in those, but 5 single A right now. Belgrade, Bruton, Elrose, otherwise known as BBE, is on top. Then Pirate Bacchus, then Bram. Bram is 5-2. So what I get from that means is it looks like they lost last night to Crosby Ironton. And they did. They lost 75-47. They had gone on a nice 4-game win streak after beating Mayor Lutheran and losing to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. They went on a 4-game win streak, beating Ogilvie, Mille Lacs, East Central, and Holdingford, and then losing to Crosby Ironton last night. For Bram, they'll get a good chunk of time off and then host Moose Lake Willow River next Thursday. And then they will travel to Malacca that following Monday before Christmas break. So that's how the section looks right now for 5 single A. Ogilvie right in the mix of things here at 500. They are now, as we mentioned before, after beating Hinckley Finlayson last night, 2-2 in both this section and conference as well. So that's going to do it for our pregame show for the girls' game of this doubleheader. We'll be back after word from our fine sponsors and get ready for tip-off here in Ogilvie.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch Christie and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
ECE Fiber Internet, the best choice for you. Affordable packages for home and business with reliable service and no hidden fees. ECE Fiber, connecting you to what matters most. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on KBEK, your starting lineups tonight for the Wolves. Head coach by Jeremy DiGiovanni. It'll be number 3, Eliana Freeman. Number 4, Claire Arnold. Number 5, Elizabeth Carnes. Number 14, Emily Freeman. And number 24, McKenna Oschlager. For the Ogilvie Lions, it will be number 3, Josie Bitts. Number 5, Becca Stromberg. Number 10, Ruby Byer. 21, Cadence Pierce. And 30, Chelsea Byer. Their head coach, of course, by Jonathan Nelson. 18 minutes are up on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. This, the second game of our doubleheader here. The boys played first against Lakes International Language Academy, fell in that game. And now the girls host Walker Hackensack Akeley. Tip-off is won here by the Lions. And Ruby Byer will give on the near side. Pierce fakes a 3, she'll drive, put up a shot. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by the Wolves' Freeman. Freeman will give up to Arnold now. And Arnold calling out to play. She'll pick up her dribble, guarded by Pierce. Gives on the far side now to Carnes. Cairns, a long 3, a line drive shot. No good, and it will go out of bounds and go back to the Lions. 17:35 to go. Pierce gets the inbound. Looks off the defender and now takes it on this near sideline. She'll go over to Chelsea Byer on this near side now to Bitts. Bitts going to try and drive baseline. Reverse layup, not quite there. Rebounded by Oschlager. They'll give up the court now to Arnold. Arnold will bring it forward. Now on this near side to Freeman. Back to Oschlager. Schlager on the far side to Carnes. Cairns, that pass is tipped, nearly stolen away, but Freeman now in some trouble, guarded by Bitts, trying to get around Bitts. Bounce pass there to Arnold. Arnold left alone for three. She instead gives back to Olschlager. That shot going to be no good. Rebounded by Freeman, and this shot is no good. Rebounded by Byer. Byer will hand it off now to Stromberg. Stromberg lost her dribble for a moment, gets it back up, give now to Bitts. Bitts looks, gives on the near side to Byer. That's Ruby Byer. Over to Pierce. Pierce. Shot is no good, but she draws the foul. That will go on Arnold. Her first, team's first. 2 for Cadence Pierce. First one is good. And that one's going to rattle out and be no good. But it was Bitts who got the rebound, and then it was stolen away by Walker Hackensack Akeley. So 1-0 is our score. This ball is going to be up for grabs. Olschlager does somehow jump on top of it. And this ball is going to be stolen away by Becca Stromberg. Got a little bit of a fast break opportunity. And as she got towards the baseline, she traveled. Be a turnover and go back to the Wolves. Trying to inbound around Chelsea Byer. And right before that, 5-second clock. Apparently no timeout called. So they're going to get a free redo on the inbound. And that ball going to be knocked out of bounds by Ogilvie. So Wolves will try and inbound again. Inbound will go to Arnold. Arnold will kind of wait for the offense to clear and get in front. Now on this near side, drifting back towards the middle. Give on the far side to Freeman. Shot no good. And Bitts will get the rebound. Cadence Pierce will bring it forward. Pierce onto the far side. Stromberg. Floater, no good. Rebound. Going to be taken by Olschlager. She brings it forward. Trying to get inside Pierce. Nothing doing that time. And that pass nearly stolen away. Pierce knocked it out of Olschlager's hands again, but it will be out of bounds, go back to, or will stay rather, with the Wolves. Schlager will inbound. No one getting open. She'll lob it in. Nearly stolen away by Stromberg. Shot is up, no good. Olschlager there for the rebound, and she finally puts it back for 2. So Walker Hackensack Akeley leads now 2-1. And the Lions come back the other way. Bitts on this near side corner. Trying to get out of it. Give now to Byer. Byer has the lane to the basket. Too strong on the shot. And Arnold with the rebound. Good looking drive there by Byer. Just realizing, hey, I've got a lane. And she absolutely cruised through it. And then we get a foul here on the loose ball on Becca Stromberg, her first, as well as the team's. Chelsea Byer will guard on the inbound. They've been struggling to get it around her. She's done a good job of keeping her hand around that ball. Nearly got her hands on it again. Carnes now will bring it up the court for the Wolves. And she'll give on the far side to Freeman. That is stolen away by Josie Bitts. And she'll give it now to Byer. Ruby Byer to bring it up the court. Give it to Pierce on the far side. She thought about going long with it, but she'll pull it down and thought about it again. Now being guarded, she'll give inside to Byer. Byer slipped and fell. I think we're actually going to get a foul here on the Wolves. This one's going to go against Claire Arnold, her second. Checking in now for the Wolves is number 1, Delaney Collins. Inbound here goes to Pierce. Pierce, a long 3 is off the mark, and Bitts trying to get the rebound, but it will be out and go back to the Wolves. Another substitution here for the Wolves will be number 11. That is Emma Landerville. Collins with it. And she drifts to the far side. Now coming right back, trying to go right down the middle. The floater, no good. Somehow, it's going to be stolen away by Chelsea Byer after the rebound was taken by the Wolves. Now to Pierce. She drives. She draws the foul. And she'll go to line and shoot 2 again. That one's going to be on Delaney Collins. Her first, team's third. First one's up and good. That'll make it an even score at 2 apiece. This one is good as well. So Pierce makes them both, and checking into the game for the Lions will be Lucy Nelson. So Nelson checks into the game. Ogilvie leads 3-2. This pass for, well, it went in between 2 Wolves, and somehow Collins comes down with it, and they're going to try and work this up the court. Give quickly to Olschlager. Olschlager trying to go inside, but that one was rejected by Pierce. Nearly got the steal, but it will stay with the Wolves after being knocked out by Pierce. Olschlager, they left her way too wide open, and Emily Freeman, easy too. I can't leave anybody that wide open underneath the basket. 4-3. Pierce will take it up on the far side of the court, trying to get around the defender Collins. She gets by 1. Inside. Shot is up and good. Cadence Pierce. 5-3 now. Or 5-4. Here come the Wolves back the other way. Knocked out of the hands of Collins by the Lions. But the Wolves will hold on to it. Inbound by Collins to Olschlager. Then try and drive baseline. Chelsea Byer guarding well. That ball up for grabs. Going to be called a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing the way of the Wolves, excuse me. Timeout called here by the Wolves. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so while they take one, we will as well. Back after 30 on KBK.
Traditions are passed down, and we learn what is important. The value of $1, the importance of family, the ability to do a job yourself. Central Boiler designed the Classic Edge with these same values in mind. The Classic Edge Outdoor Wood Furnace from Central Boiler. A perfect combination of value and performance.
Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Timeout is over, and Walker Hackensack will have 4 left. Meanwhile, at the student section, getting in the holiday spirit over there on the far side. Love it. Meanwhile, Walker Hackensack will try and inbound once again, trying to go to Olschlager, and that's going to be knocked out by... Bitts knocked it out, but because Elena Freeman was standing out of bounds and she touched it, that's off of her, so Ogilvie's going to get it back, 5-4. Ruby Byer lost it. She gets back hold of it near the baseline. And now she'll give it here to Bitts. Bitts on this near side trying to get around the defender. Not a lane there. Can't get the edge. She'll give back over to Lucy Nelson in the far side corner. Pierce for 3. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Collins. Collins with the fast break opportunity. Guarded by Nelson, but Collins drops it in for 2. Makes it 6-5. Walker Hackensack. Byer trying to get around the defender. She'll look now, give it to Pierce. Pierce gets a screen from Byer. And Pierce going to take it the distance. She drops it in for 2. Could have been a foul, but they did not call it. Quick inbound here for the Wolves. They'll give it up to Collins. Collins now to Olschlager. Feet were on the line, so it's only going to be a 2. Meanwhile, this rebound, I think she was out, was Emily Freeman. Shot is up, no good. But I think they missed a Wolf player stepping on the line, maybe. We're going to get this foul on Josie Bitts, her first, team second. And it will be 2 for Elena Freeman. First one's no good. This one is good. So that will tie it up at 7 apiece. Inbound to Byer. Byer going to get the edge. Gets through some traffic. Lost the ball. It's up for grabs. Chelsea Byer trying to grab it back. We're going to get a jump ball. Tie up in the possession arrow. Points the way of the Lions, so they'll hold on to it. Byer did a good job to get through that defense, but then just kind of lost her dribble along the way. And now Ruby Byer will inbound to Chelsea. Chelsea looking, quickly giving to Pierce. Pierce at the top of the key. Trying to get around her defender. Does get the edge there. Fadeaway is good. 9-7 now. And all 9 coming from Pierce so far. Collins quickly gets into the offensive zone, stops, and then starts the other way. Pass on the far side here for Freeman. That's going to be off the front of the rim, and Pierce will get the rebound. Pierce will slow it down, let her offense get up the court. She'll drive, pick it up at the free throw line for 2. That's going to be no good, and she got her own rebound. Give back to Bitts for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Olschlager. And she'll get a screen now up on this far side of the court. Trying to get around Nelson. Gives it back to Elena Freeman. She'll give it into the far side. Stolen away by Pierce. This will be an easy 2 for Pierce. Looked like for a second it may roll out, but it fell back in. Meanwhile, here comes the Wolves the other way. Pass again. Now this stolen away by Pierce. Once again, Pierce with the steal. Give to Bitts, now to Byer. And then Byer gets fouled. That's going to go on Collins, her second. Nice job by Byer to draw that foul. And Chelsea Byer gets a breather. And for her will be number 4, and that is Tegan McElroy. So here goes Pierce starting with it off the inbound. Gives it near side to Bitts. Bitts, and now at the top of the key, trying to get that lane around the defender. Nothing doing. She pulls up her dribble, and she nearly lost it. Got it back. They're going to get a foul here on the Wolves, Emma Landerville. As they were fighting for that ball, Bitts, I mean, she did not stop fighting. She got it back and then draw the foul. Byer will inbound to Pierce. Pierce trying to get around her defender. She's just going to pull up for 3. It's going to be no good, and the rebound there for Olschlager. She's had 5 of them already. Here come the Wolves back up the court. This is stolen away by Bitts. Bitts going to try and take it all the way for 2. Can't quite get the shot, but Byer gets the rebound. Give to Pierce. Fakes the shot from 3, drives, and the shot is good for 2. 13-7. And the Lions starting to get some things going their way. Landerville gets the inbound. She'll give back to Arnold. Arnold back to Landerville. Just gets by her hands, but she does get it back. Now to Arnold. Arnold trying to drive. Give back to Landerville. Landerville has a lane to the basket. Shot is up, and it rolls in for 2. 13-9. Pierce gives it up to Bitts. Bitts back to Pierce. Pierce going to try and drive again. And shot is up and good, plus the and 1. This foul going to go against Arnold, her 3rd already. So she'll have to check out. And Pierce looking for the 3-point play. And that's good. So Pierce makes it a 3-point play. It's 16-9. Ogilvie on top on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Wolves got behind the defense there. Shot is up, no good though, and rebound for Pierce. Pierce gets the rebound. And she'll bring it up the court. 9.5 to go on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Their board-certified orthodontists are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Bitts has the pass. She's going to drive baseline, then guarded really well. Gets that. Oh, I thought she got it away in time, but they're going to get the tie-up, and the possession arrow will go back to the Wolves. Checking in Becca Stromberg for Bitts, and Bitts will catch a break. Trying to inbound. They'll go to the far side now for Cairns. And bringing it forward now is Freeman. Freeman guarded well. Trying to get into the zone a little bit more, but nothing doing now. She'll give it off to Landerville. Back to Freeman. On the far side for Cairns. Inside, and just good pass there. Shot is no good. Rebounded Landerville. They're going to get a foul. This one is going to go against Tegan McElroy. Her first, team's third. Landerville will shoot 2. No good on the first. This one does get a friendly roll. That makes it 16-10. Inbound here to Byer. Over to Pierce now. Pierce on this near side. Gets that step around the defender. Nearly lost the ball. Gets it back. She'll give it to Lucy Nelson. Nelson over to Byer. Byer lost it. And it's Becca Stromberg who gets it back. Nice job, Stromberg. Coming in and turning on those jets to get that ball. Stromberg will roll it to Nelson as she lost it. Nelson is tripped, yeah. Foul here on the Wolves. And that's going to go against Landerville. Her second. And the team's 7th. So this will be a 1-1 now for Lucy Nelson. So Nelson to shoot the 1-1 for Ogilvie. First one's up, and it rattles out. And rebound up for grabs. It will wind up in the hands of the Wolves. Now we get a foul the other way on Ogilvie. Becca Stromberg, her second, team's 4th. They got a quick pass up into their offensive zone to the Wolves, and Ogilvie just kind of fell behind. Now pass underneath to Olschlager, and that pass was, I think it was tipped by Pierce, taken away by Stromberg. And now Josie Bitts lost it. It will go out of bounds. It will stay with the Lions. We have bodies flying all over. Going after that ball, Stromberg gets up a little bit gimpy. But she'll come back and get a well-deserved rest after that. Inbound by McElroy, trying to find Lucy Nelson. Just kind of too strong on that one. It will be a turnover. 8:08 to go here in the first half. On the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, they'll leave you with a smile you will embrace forever. Inbound goes to Cairns. Cairns on this near sideline. She'll bring it up the court, trying to get around Lucy Nelson. Trying to go through some traffic. Bitts nearly got it. Olschlager has it. And try and drive baseline, but there is Chelsea Byer. Shot is no good. Landerville gets the rebound and draws a foul. She'll shoot 2. That's going to go against Chelsea Byer. Her first, team's 5th. That one no good. From Landerville. That one no good as well. Pierce will get the rebound. Breakout pass up to McElroy. Stops, and she'll give it over to Chelsea Byer. And she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. That goes against Elena Freeman. Her first. And the team's 8th, and that one no good by Chelsea Byer. Almost got that friendly roll. This one is good. Make it 17-10. Ruby Byer will check in for Lucy Nelson. And now Wolves trying to inbound. It's going to be stolen away on the inbound by Bitts, but couldn't quite hold on to it, and it was dribbled out of bounds, so it will go and give it back to Walker Hackensack Akeley. 7:40 to go in the first half. Chelsea going to guard on the inbound again. They've got it close to 5 seconds each and every time, and Chelsea almost out of bounds, but somehow they do keep it alive. Collins, that's off the top of the backboard, somehow not called out of bounds. It's Chelsea Beyer with the rebound. Give to now Pierce. Pierce on the elbow will go inside to Beyer. Beyer, turnaround shot, no good, and that's going to be out of bounds. Checking in a new player here for Walker Hackensack will be number 21, Taylor Sheldon. The inbound goes to Freeman here for Walker Hackensack. On the far side, they give it to Landerville. Landerville gives off to Cairns, and this ball trying to get it to Elena Freeman. It's too far out of her reach, and it will be a turnover, and Ogilvie gets it back. Inbound to Pierce. Pierce eyeing up the defense. She'll go deep to McElroy. It's through her hands, and good job by Landerville just to kind of box out McElroy and not allow her to get that ball back. Stromberg is going to check back in for McElroy. Inbound goes to Freeman. It will get back to Landerville, and this pass well too high above Carnes, and the ball will go back to Ogilvie. (17 to 10). Pass back to Bitts, nearly stolen away. Man, she just wants that ball more than everybody else does. There is not a ball that she is not going to get. Stromberg, shot is up, no good. That will be a shot clock violation. Yep. Shot didn't quite hit the rim, so it didn't reset the clock. And the ball will go back to the Wolves. 6:32 to go here in the first half. Wolves in their white away uniforms. The, I think, black numbers and letters outlined in the blue, and then black stripe outlined in blue as well. Cadence Pierce knocks it out of the hands of Olschlager. And it will stay with Walker Hackensack, but she's going to make you think about where you're going with it, Will Pierce. Ogilvie in their black home uniforms, the orange stripe down the side of the jersey in short. White letters and numbers outlining orange. Walker Hackensack does get it up, and it's Sheldon with it now. Sheldon lost it to Pierce. Pierce takes it all the way, drops it in for two, plus the and one. 19 to 10. They're going to get this one on Sheldon, her first, team's ninth, and Pierce will look for the three-point play. And it's good. Three-point play there for Pierce. It's 20 to 10. And we get a timeout called here. I believe the Wolves, so while they take one, we will as well. Back after a word from our fine sponsors on KBEK.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Ogilvie leads 20 to 10 with 6:19 to go in the first half over Walker Hackensack Akeley. Inbound knocked away by Becca Stromberg. It will go back to Walker Hackensack, but she knocked it out of bounds, so again, make her think twice about where she goes with it. Inbound just does get in to Freeman. That's Elena Freeman. Get back to Olschlager. She'll bring it forward now, trying to get it around Pierce. Finds one little lane, give out, and that shot going to be no good. Pierce again with the, lost it. Well, as she almost got the rebound, she lost it and it rolled out. And she looks back to coach. She just has a smile on her face. So inbound. And Landerville, I thought, had an open chance for three. She'll give it off to Lena Freeman. Freeman trying to get around Pierce. Give back now to Sheldon. Sheldon trying to go inside here to Emily Freeman. Shot is up off the bottom of the rim. No good. And then it's Cadence Pierce who gets the steal. Pierce. Give to Byer. That's Ruby Byer. Go back to Pierce. Over to Stromberg. Stromberg on the far side elbow. Trying to go inside. That ball was tipped, and it will be stolen away here by Olschlager. Her second steal. Now she'll try and drive. Get around Ruby Byer. And that ball is knocked away by Byer, but knocked out of bounds. They're going to say bye the Wolves. It was last touch by Olschlager, and good job there by Ruby Byer, as she'll get this ball back for the Lions. Pierce slowing it down as she brings it forward. 5:20 to go. Pierce trying to get by the one. Shot is up, no good, but she's fouled. She'll line and shoot two. 10 team fouls now on the Wolves. That one goes against number 21, Taylor Sheldon, her second. That one's good. 21-10. That one's good as well. Pierce makes them both. It's 22-10. A couple subs. Chelsea Byer and Becca Stromberg get a break. Nelson and McElroy in for both of them. Inbound here goes to Freeman. Freeman kind of in no man's land. She gives it to Olschlager. Olschlager gets some room and she brings it forward. She finds a lane. She drives and, well, she gets the roll. It's a friendly roll, makes it 22-12. Pierce will try to go inside to Byer. She tips it right back to Bitts for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Emily Freeman. Give now to Olschlager. He's trying to get around McElroy. She's trying to find it to Landerville. Now drive inside. Shot no good, but she was fouled. They get this foul on Byer. Her first, team sixth. And Landerville will shoot two. That one is good. That one no good. So one of two, but it's rebounded by the Wolves. Olschlager and then knocked out of bounds. Big old block there. Didn't quite see who got the block, but it's still going to stay with the Wolves. 22-13. Looks like she stepped out of bounds with her heels at Emily Freeman, so the ball will go back to Ogilvie. 4:25 to go. Pierce. Fakes one way, now trying to go the other way, back the other way. Give to Byer through her hands. Just a little bit too lax there, bringing that one in. And now the ball back to Walker Hackensack Akeley. Olschlager trying to drive, bounce pass here on the near side. Landerville for three. It's no good. And the rebound will wind up in the hands of Tegan McElroy. Cadence Pierce has a wide open lane to drive on that far side. She's going to try and bring it to the basket. Shot is just off, and rebound there. Can't quite see the numbers at Landerville. Olschlager has it. Now give. Freeman will drive. Emily Freeman, and going to get a foul here on Ogilvie. It'll be, their seventh team foul, so it'll be 1-1. This will be on McElroy, her second. And a 1-1 now for Emily Freeman. Meanwhile, Chelsea Byer going to check in for McElroy. Freeman drops in the first, make it 22-14. That one good as well. So Emily Freeman drops them both in. Is it 22-15? Byer to Pierce. Pierce getting away from one. Finding a way through three. Pull up from the three-point line and hits it. 25-15. And this ball almost stolen away by Bitts. She got away for a second, but couldn't quite get full possession before it ran out of bounds. I mean, she touched it enough, so it will still go back to Walker Hackensack, but just couldn't quite pull it in. Inbound is tipped. Oh, should have been stolen away. Somehow in the hands of Sheldon. That ball going to roll out, and it stays with the Wolves. Lucy Nelson the closest to it. Couldn't quite catch up in time. Wolves will inbound. Trying to go right underneath the basket to Olschlager. Guarded by Chelsea Byer. Reverse layup is no good. And it will be rebounded, though, by Emily Freeman. She stepped again on the baseline. And the ball goes back to Ogilvie. 2:58 to go here, half number one. Inbound to Pierce. And Pierce going to get by one. She'll get by another. And give it off to Lucy Nelson, who couldn't quite keep it alive. Pass a little too strong on that one for Nelson, just out of her reach. And she tried to keep it alive, but just couldn't quite put it back into play. So the Wolves will get it back. And this one nearly stolen away a couple times by the Lions here from the top of the key for Olschlager. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Lucy Nelson. Nelson gives it off to Byer, and Byer brings it forward. She stops. She lost it, looking for Pierce. She finds Pierce. Pierce wide open from three. And that, rolls off. Rebounded by Lucy Nelson. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two now. That's going to go against Emily Freeman, her first. So Lucy Nelson now to shoot two. First one's up and gets the home roll. Is in. So we have a Wolves player come off, unfortunately, with a bloody nose. It looks like they can. Meanwhile, Lucy Nelson drops them both in, make it 27-15. But here come the Wolves. They've got a little bit of a lane to drive through, and Chelsea Byer gets the block and the ball. Nice job by Chelsea Byer, just standing her ground and getting her hands up and getting a hand on the ball. Now Pierce will drive to the basket. A little too strong on that shot. Chelsea Byer gets the rebound, but couldn't quite put it back for two. And a foul here, I think, on Ogilvie. They're going to get Byer for her second. Team's eighth, and it'll be a 1-1 for the Wolves. It will be Landerville. No good. And Byer gets the rebound. Give up to Bitts. It's Ruby Byer with the rebound. Bitts will stand here at the top of the key. Trying to drive. Now on this near side, back to the middle. Give to Pierce. Pierce gets round one. Give back to Bitts. Bitts for three. Too much of a line drive shot there. And the rebound's going to wind up in the hands of Lucy Nelson. She gets to Bitts. Bitts gets around one. Give underneath to Chelsea Byer. Shot no good, but a good pass, and Chelsea Byer draws the foul, and she'll shoot two. This is going to go against Emma Landerville, and that's her third. 1:34 to go in the first half. Shot is up, and no good. Couldn't quite get that home bounce. And she gets that one, though. So 1 of 2 to make it 28-15. Quick sub there. And now Walker Hackensack will inbound. This nearly stolen away by Josie Bitts. Oh, and they unfortunately get way behind, and Collins will drop it in for 2. Yeah, that's the tough part about that is you get behind the ball there. So an easy 2 there, 28-17. Meanwhile, here comes Pierce the other way. Doesn't get that one to drop, but does draw the foul, and she'll go to line to shoot 2 again. That's going to go against Taylor Sheldon, her third. And Pierce to shoot 2. First one, no good. I don't see her miss too many of those. It's her 6th time at the line, already here in the first half. That one's good. So 1 of 2 there for Pierce to make it 29-17. The Wolves bring it forward to Olschlager. She'll look, give it to Collins. Collins at the top of the key. She'll go inside, turn around for Freeman. The jumper no good. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce drifts to the far side. Now back to the middle. Now back to the far side. Looking, will she give it to Lucy Nelson? She will. Good screen from Pierce, but then the shot just goes long. Taken in there by Taylor Sheldon with the rebound. Olschlager will bring it up the court for the Wolves. Trying to drive inside. Give at the feet of Emily Freeman. Now to Collins. Collins going to try and drive inside. Pass back out to Elizabeth Carnes. Her shot is up. No good. And Ruby Byer does get the rebound. But then a jump ball is called. But the arrow for possession points the way of Ogilvie. So they will hold on to it. Byer will look to inbound to Pierce. They're going to have 2 down to guard Pierce. Pierce will just kind of leisurely take it forward and let the offense get set. Pierce looking, gets a screen, wanting to go inside, but she'll pull up, and just off the mark. Lucy Nelson gets the rebound, and she's fouled, so she'll go back to line to shoot 2. She was good on both of them last time. This is her 3rd trip to the line already. 29-17, 13 seconds to go. This foul going to go on number 1, Delaney Collins, her 3rd. Meanwhile, Lucy Nelson's first one no good. And this one no good as well. So Lucy Nelson misses both. Delaney Collins gets the rebound. Now trying to get around 1. Shot there by Collins is no good. As good job there by Chelsea Byer to just kind of be in the way. And the shot was missed, and that will bring us to halftime. So halftime here in Ogilvie of this girls game, the Lions lead 29-17 over the Walker Hackensack Akeley Lions. On that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team there wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. 29-17. We'll take a break and be back for our Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime show after word from our fine sponsors here on KBEK.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the Pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK at halftime. The Ogilvie Lions lead over Walker Hackensack Akeley 29-17. Taking a look at the first half stats here. For the Wolves, they had 4 players with 4 points. Emily Freeman, McKenna Oschlager, Delaney Collins, and Emma Landerville. And then Elena Freeman had 1 point. They had 3 steals and 14 team fouls there in that first half. They had Oschlager lead them in rebounds with 6. On the other side, for the Ogilvie Lions, Cadence Pierce had 25 points there in that first half, then 2 for Chelsea Beyer and Lucy Nelson. Rebound-wise, it was Pierce with 5 to lead the team, but right behind her was Lucy Nelson and Ruby Beyer, each with 4. They had 10 steals, and you can guess 4 of them, nearly half of them, came from Cadence Pierce. They also had 2 blocks, 1 from Chelsea Beyer and 1 from Pierce, and 8 team fouls. So they did a good job. You know, there was a little bit of play that I think could have been shored up and been a little bit more crisp on both sides of the ball. I think one of the things would have been getting back in transition defense and not letting the Wolves to get behind them. But, you know, other than that, I think the Lions did a pretty good job here in this first half. They'll want to shore some things up, I think, but overall, I think they did a pretty good job. Offensively, I like the way they're moving around the ball, but I think right now, if you've got a player who's open, I think you're just telling them, hey, let's just shoot the ball, because at this point, Walker Hackensack knows who the ball is going to, and they should know who's going to take the ball, or try to anyways, but, excuse me, I think if they can try and spread this ball around a little bit more and get some more young ladies with their hands on it and get them to score, I think that would be ideal for the Lions. I think if they are able to get some more players to get near the basket, and I would like to see Chelsea Beyer have a few more chances at scoring. Again, she's that tall presence inside, that post player, and I just think if they can get her going, I think they'll be able to open up Cadence Pierce a little bit more, and Pierce could really have a big day. She's got 25 of the team's 29 points. So I think if you're Ogilvie, I think right now looking to try and get Chelsea Byer going a little bit more here in this game, but also Ruby Byer. I think Ruby Byer does a good job of distributing the ball, just being in the right spot at the right time. And I think in that first half, too, we also seen for Ogilvie, it was just sometimes being a little bit too not aggressive enough, I think. You know, there were some times where they did a good job, but I think sometimes they also let that ball get away and just maybe weren't aggressive enough going after it and getting that ball back. So I think here for Ogilvie, I think I'd like to see them be a little bit more aggressive, but also try and find some other players to score. Obviously, Cadence Pierce, you're obviously going to feed the ball to her, but I think you get the ball around to some other players like Chelsea or Ruby to see if they can't start getting on the board, and then you open up Cadence Pierce just that much more because obviously they know that's the one to guard, but if you are able to get some of these other young ladies to score, man, you're going to open up Pierce just that much more. So I think if there's anything to work on, I think it'd be that. Defensively, again, I think the one thing I'd work on is just transition defense. I think they've allowed a couple times Walker Hackensack just to get behind him a few more times than they would have liked, and then they start to play from behind and play on their heels, and all of a sudden that's when the fouls come. Now, they did only have 8 in that first half, but it could have been a lot worse, so I think that would be one of the things that I would work on here in half number 2. Obviously, they've got the lead 29-17 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, but I think it could definitely be a lot more lopsided if they just shore up a few things here as we head into this second half. So Ogilvie, though, pretty good job here as we are in the Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime show. Hones Auto Body and Glass, right in Mora, state-of-the-art facilities and 44-plus years of experience getting vehicles back on the road. They're also ICAR and ASE certified. They're recommended by insurance companies, so if you had an accident, let Hones Auto Body and Glass fix you up. I think that's going to do it for our Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime show. I'm going to try and save my voice at least somewhat. So we'll take a commercial break, and then when we return from said commercial break, we'll be back for the second half of action here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK.
Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work-from-home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber. Simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
And we're back on KBK, Nice 95.5 FM, ready for half number 2 as Ogilvie leads the Walker Hackensack Akeley Wolves. Wolves will start with the ball here to begin the second. Chelsea Byer guarding on the inbound, and Josie Bitts knocks it out once again. Between those two, they've done such a good job defending the inbound. There's not been much for the Wolves to find. And again, not going to be much for them to find, but they do get it underneath to Olschlager. Shot is up, no good, and Byer right there for the rebound. That's Ruby Byer. And she's going to try and get out of that traffic. Lets the offense get in front and lets the offense get set. She'll give it now to Pierce, who stands at the Lion logo. Now back to Byer. Now to Pierce. Pierce has that lane to the basket, and no, not enough on that one. And it's rebounded there by the Wolves' Emily Freeman. Olschlager trying to go the other way to Landerville, and it is too long. And it will go back to the Lions. Inbound here to Pierce. And Pierce hands it to Byer. Byer drifts to the far side to Bitts. Bitts trying to go back to Byer. She does. Ruby Byer has it now. Looking to Stromberg. Stromberg gets it. That ball is tipped. Stromberg will take it to the basket, and Stromberg will score. So Stromberg gets the Lions on the board first. It's 31-17. And the Wolves come back the other way. Pass on the far side here to Landerville. That ball is knocked out by Stromberg, nearly stolen away, but gets it back now to Olschlager. Inside Emily Freeman. Now the roll there to Arnold, top of the key. And ball is up for grabs, and Stromberg is going to get it. Now we're going to wrestle for it. I mean, they legitimately were wrestling. Landerville tried to tie it up with Stromberg. And possession arrow will favor the Lions on the tie-up. Pierce driving in. Layup, no good, but Chelsea Byer is there, no good. Pierce is there for the rebound. And now this shot is no good. And we rebounded here by Landerville. Trying to drive quickly is Claire Arnold, but she gives it on the near side, Landerville. Olschlager now to the far side, Arnold. Arnold wanted the three. She'll instead go inside to Freeman. Now outside to Olschlager. On this near side, Landerville gets by one. Shot is up, no good. And Olschlager gets the rebound. She's fouled. She'll line and shoot two. That's going to go against Josie Bitts, her second. And the team's first of half number two. And Olschlager will shoot two. That one no good. And that one's no good as well. Cadence Pierce gets the rebound. They've got Stromberg wide open underneath the basket for two. It's good awareness there by Pierce to realize, hey, I've got her open. So it's now 33-17. Wolves move this ball around. Olschlager now has a lane inside, but it was tipped out by Pierce. This ball will eventually wind up in the hands of her teammate. Olschlager bumps into a body, turnaround jumper, no good. Throwing it back is Arnold off the rebound. Another rebound here for the Wolves. That's Landerville. She's fouled, and now she'll line and shoot two. And this is what you can't allow if you're Ogilvie. You cannot allow these second and third chance opportunities. It's going to be Chelsea Byer with the foul call. That one's no good for Landerville. And we've got a new young lady in for the first time here this afternoon, number 10, Addison Lissick. This one is good by Landerville, so make it 33-18. Pass now. Stromberg going to try and drive. Who had a shot. Now give it to Byer. Ruby Byer on this near side. Josie Bitts for three. That's off the mark. And trying to basically work it as a pass to Chelsea Byer, but it's going to be taken away. Arnold will give on the far side to Carnes. Now back top of the key for Claire Arnold. And that's no good on the three. Bitts with the rebound. And we get a foul here on Walker Hackensack Akeley. And that's going to go against Carnes, which should be her first. 33-18. It's Pierce with it. Pierce over to Ruby Byer. Byer back to Pierce now on this near side for Stromberg. Underneath, a cutting Pierce drops it in for two. Just a beautiful play and perfect execution there by Ogilvie. Wolves coming back, trying to go inside. Back outside now, Landerville. Over on the far side to Arnold. Back on this near side to Carnes. Shot is up, long, and Ruby Byer gets the rebound. Another rebound here for Byer. Byer Going to weave her way through traffic, finds Stromberg. Stromberg going to drive, trying to get it to Chelsea Bayer. She does, but it's too strong. Chelsea Bayer, well, she had the rebound for a moment. And then it's a tie-up, and that now the possession arrow favors the Lions. Wolves will get set to inbound. Landerville looks. She's going to find Arnold. Back to Landerville. Now over on the far side there to Lissick. To Arnold. And Olschlager's shot is no good. Rebounded, no good there by Emily Freeman. Rebounded again by Claire Arnold. Olschlager lost it, picked up by Pierce. Another steal there for Pierce. Up the court trying to go to Stromberg, and it is too long. And just out of her reach, so it will go back to the Wolves. Lucy Nelson, Tegan McElroy will check in for Ogilvie. Coming in for Chelsea Bayer and Stromberg. McElroy will try and inbound. Does, and now they've got a young lady, Lissick, wide open. Her shot no good, but yeah, she's fouled by Ruby Bayer. It'll be her third. And shooting 2 will be Lissick. That one's good. 35-19. That one no good. 1 of 2 is Lissick, and that ball rebounded by, you guessed it, Pierce. Pierce going to try and take it all the way. Now runs it to a double team. Gives it out here to Lucy Nelson, trying to go inside to Ruby Bayer. Back outside, Cadence Pierce for 3, just off the mark. And fighting for the rebound. We're going to get another jump ball here as Bitts got in there with Landerville, and possession arrow favors the Lions. Inbound, it will be Pierce who will inbound it. Give in to McElroy, now to Ruby Bayer. Bayer to this near side now for Pierce. Pierce going to try and drive in. Back outside, Josie Bitts for 3, just off the mark, and rebounded there by the Wolves. They'll let the offense get out in front. Now Arnold will bounce pass out to Olschlager. Underneath the basket, shot no good, but another foul here on Ogilvie, their 4th already. And all of them have brought the Wolves to the line. This time it's Josie Bitts with her 3rd. Wolves to shoot 2 again. That one going to be no good from Freeman. That one is. So 1 of 2 there to make it 35-20. And Ruby Bayer has it. Give on this near side to Lucy Nelson. Back to Cadence Pierce. Pierce trying to get around 1. Gets into the body. Tries to go off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded again by the Wolves. And now we're going to get another jump ball, but this time the arrow is pointing the way of the Wolves. I said they did a decent job rebounding, but here in the second half, not so much. They're not giving themselves a lot of second or third chance opportunities here in this second half are the Lions, and you'd like to see them be able to do that. Inbound is going to be knocked away by McElroy, and it will stay with the Lions. Good job by McElroy to get her hand on that one. And this ball will get into Arnold. Uh-oh, got behind everybody, did Emily Freeman. She cannot drop it in, though, and Josie Bitts gets the rebound. Ruby Bayer to bring it up. Bayer give on the far side to Bitts. Bitts, ooh. That's a tough one, but Emily Freeman called for the foul. I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily like that one. Stromberg will check in for Ruby Bayer. And Stromberg will inbound. She'll go deep to Bitts. Bitts starts at the top of the key. Drifts inside, spin move, but she lost the ball. Stolen away by Landerville. On this near side, Arnold trying to go to Olschlager. Olschlager looking and nearly had it stolen away by Lucy Nelson. She does this time. Lucy Nelson looking for the fast break. And she's fouled. Nice job by Lucy Nelson to get the steal and then draw the foul. And that one will go against Addison Lissick. Her first, team's third. First one's no good there from Nelson. Sub here for the Wolves. And Nelson will get another chance at it. Lucy Nelson, that one's going to come up short, but Cadence Pierce is there for the rebound. And that one going to be no good. And rebounded by Collins here of Walker Hackensack Akeley. Pass inside. Now they'll go to Arnold. Arnold's got the lane. Picks up the shot for two. 35-22. Just too many gaps in between scoring here for Ogilvie. And I know that's really generic to say, but they've had a lot of opportunities that have just not been able to get. This shot is no good, rebounded by Lucy Nelson. That one was no good and rebounded by Arnold. She'll give to Collins. And Collins going to try and bring it forward. Collins wanted to go, but it's, stolen away by Pierce, and we'll get a foul here on the Wolves. That'll go against Collins, her fourth. And Ogilvie will get possession. Again, the steal from Cadence Pierce. McElroy will inbound. And Pierce will receive the inbound from McElroy. Pierce will get back to McElroy, but it went through her hands. She gets it back, giving the far side corner to Pierce. Pierce will just go for three. It is, unfortunately short. Rebounded by Freeman, and then a wide open lane, and a shot there missed by Carnes. That rebounded by Pierce. And Pierce trying to get around the defender. Oh, dribble behind her back. That'll make the student section go wild. Lucy Nelson has it on the far side. She stops, trying to go back to Stromberg. Nearly stolen away, and Josie Bitts almost got it back, but it's going to roll out of bounds. So just some ball handling that kind of gets away here from Ogilvie. We'll give the ball back to the Wolves. And this pass goes right to Nelson for the steal. Josie Bitts has it. And she'll take it and get the roll. Josie Bitts with her first points of the afternoon, and they finally score. Make it 37-22. It has been a while since Ogilvie has gotten on the board. Pass here on this near side for Lissick to Arnold now. She'll get a timeout here called by the Wolves. It does appear so. 10:17 to go on that Braceton Orthodontic scoreboard. We'll be back after a word from our fine sponsors.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Back on KBK, student section again, getting the holiday spirit, singing some classic tunes. This time it was Frosty the Snowman. So, timeout called by Walker Hackensack Akeley. They have two left. Inbound on this near side to Arnold. Arnold trying to go top of the key to Lissick. Now over to Landerville, and a shot for three is going to go long. Landerville with the rebound. She drops it in for two. Make it 37-24. Here comes Pierce. Pierce, she'll give on this near side to Lucy Nelson. Trying to set a screen. Give to McElroy. McElroy now give back to Pierce. Pierce Trying to get inside. Shot is up. Oh, no good. But she draws foul, so she'll go shoot 2. 5th team foul here on Walker Hackensack Akeley. He said black to him, but I think he meant white. That'll be the second on Lissick. And to shoot 2 is Pierce. That's good. 38-24. And this one good as well. So Pierce makes them both. That'll make it 39-24. She's got 29 of their 39 points. This inbound knocked away by Lucy Nelson. She says absolutely not. They will get to inbound again, will the Wolves, but McElroy there trying to guard. This ball nearly tipped, and does get to Arnold. Arnold trying to go underneath. Oh, just gets by Lucy Nelson, and she will get the foul there. So Lucy Nelson with her first, actually. And shoot 2 is Emily Freeman. That one, oh, you talk about a friendly bounce. It is a friendly bounce that time for Emily Freeman. That time another good friendly bounce. So 39-26. Here comes Ruby Byer. There was no one near her. She tries to give it to Lucy Nelson, goes through her hands. Chelsea Byer and Josie Bitts will check in for Nelson and McElroy. Inbound, they'll try to go to Arnold. They do get it into Arnold. Arnold has to stop, give back outside to Landerville. On the far side, they work it to Emily Freeman. Trying to go underneath to Olschlager. That one missed, and Chelsea Byer with the rebound. Quickly up the court they go. Ruby Byer looking for 2. That's no good. Josie Bitts gets it back on the rebound. Trying to go to Chelsea Byer. Chelsea Byer for 2. Good little floater there from Chelsea Byer. 41-26. Olschlager will bring it forward. Now to Arnold. To Lissick. Trying to go inside. That, oh. Chelsea Byer knocked it away, but they're going to say she got more than the ball. That'll be a foul on her. It will be team's 6th and Chelsea's 3rd. On inbound for the Wolves. 41-26. Lions lead on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 8:50 to go in the second half. Inbound on the far side. Now it gets to Arnold on the pass from Emily Freeman. On the far side, Olschlager left alone for 3. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Cadence Pierce. And Pierce going to try and bring it up the court. She slows things down and just kind of lets the defense get by. Now drifts to this near side at the elbow. She's going to take a long 3. It's there, but it's off the mark. And now we've got a fight for the rebound. And Olschlager's going to win that battle. Now Arnold has it. Arnold, she traveled, yep. She tried to stop that feet, but that plant foot came up just a little bit to kind of stop herself from moving. And the ball will go back to Ogilvie. This inbound was tipped, but Pierce still gets it. Pierce on the near side. Give inside to Ruby Byer. Shot is no good. And rebounded there by Landerville. Arnold. Oh, nobody back there. Emily Freeman. Shot is good and draws the N1. Yeah, that's can't have that. So 7th team foul here on the Lions. And it was on Stromberg, her 3rd. Meanwhile, it's a 3-point play for Freeman to make it 29, and the Lions 41. Pierce trying to get through the defenders. Oh, she was basically clothesline, but she got her own rebound and drops it in for two. 43-29. This inbound stolen away by Chelsea Byer, and she misses on the shot. Nearly rebounded, but we're going to get a jump ball, and the possession favors the Lions. Chelsea Byer, nice job getting that steal. Couldn't quite get the two. Ruby Byer will inbound to Pierce. Pierce through some contact, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. That's going to roll away, and it will stay with the Lions. Last touched out by the Wolves. Ruby Byer to Chelsea Byer on the far side. Top of the key, Cadence Pierce. That's an extra long three, but it is good. You could just tell. You could just tell on that one. Inbound here, gets knocked out on the far side by Bitts. So we'll stay with the Wolves, but man, I don't know, that was close. I think Arnold, if she didn't have her hand on it, man, great reaction. Chelsea Byer, that does get through her hands, but again, knocked out of bounds. Bitts nearly got a steal. Great job by Chelsea Byer guarding this inbound. And this pass will go deep to Landerville. Underneath the bat. Oh, I think they're going to get Bitts on the foul, and I don't know. I think she might have had a whole ball. Well, it'll be 2 shots now for Landerville. Student section trying to make some noise there. Landerville makes the first. Student section trying to heckle the free throw for Landerville. That one's no good. She makes 1 and 2 there. This rebound taken in by Pierce. And Pierce lost it. She does get it back. She'll have to find somewhere to go with it. And instead she'll take it herself, give it over to Byer. Byer, you're going to drive. That ball was blocked by Olschlager. And Wolves have it back, 46-30. This is stolen right back, though, by Pierce. Now she's going to go up 2-on-1 there. She was at the disadvantage. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Arnold, and oof. Olschlager, just no one there. I mean, no one behind the play. Can't quite blame Ogilvie because of, the offense, but man, Pierce fouled. She'll line to shoot 2. Foul here on Olschlager, her first. And the team's 6th for Walker Hackensack Akeley. Pierce, first one is good. So now she'll get a second. And this one is good. So 48-32, another timeout called here. And while they take a timeout, we will as well. It'll be a minute, so we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey, Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBK. Ethan Game Day coming out here at Ogilvie High School for this doubleheader. boys played LILA in the first game, fell, and the Ogilvie girls now playing against Walker Hackensack Akeley. They currently lead with 6:23 to go here in the game, 48-32. They'll look to inbound. Chelsea Beyer has been really solid all night on those inbounds. This time they will bounce pass into Arnold. Pretty clean inbound that time. Arnold will take it up. She'll give it to Lissick. Lissick on the far side. Give back to Olschlager. A long two is good. 48-34 now. Pierce has it back the other way for the Lions. Gives now to Stromberg. Stromberg trying to go inside to Chelsea Beyer, and that just out of her reach, and it will go back to the Wolves. There's still there. This game is not over yet, folks. So, just because that it's 48-34, does not mean that Walker Hackensack is out of this by any stretch of the imagination. So, Ogilvie still has some work to do. Arnold over Pierce. It's going to go long, and nice rebound there by Lucy Nelson. Give it to Pierce now on the far side, and Pierce will give now to Beyer. In the offensive zone, they'll give on the far side to Stromberg. Stromberg, that's an extra long three, but it is good. Becca Stromberg, good looking shot. It was extra long on the three, but it's really, really good shot there from her. And now taking it all the way. Shot is no good. Rebound by Olschlager, and we get a foul. Yes. We're going to get this on Lucy Nelson, her second. And they call it a shooting foul, so Olschlager's at the line for two. This one's good from Olschlager. 51-35. Again, still plenty of time in this one for the Wolves to try and come back in this one. Olschlager, despite the student section giving their best attempt, she makes them both. 51-36. Ruby Beyer, deep pass up into the offensive zone to Stromberg, stolen away by Olschlager. And this is where it can turn, guys. This is where the tide can turn in a hurry. I think Ogilvie may just be a little bit too lax all of a sudden, thinking, hey, we've got this. Olschlager will turn around and put up a two. It's no good. Rebound there for Stromberg. She'll give to Pierce now. Pierce slowing it down. Driving to the basket. Shot's good. Plus the and one. They'll get this one on Lissick, her third. Sub here for Walker Hackensack and for Ogilvie. 1-1 for both sides. And Pierce looking for the three-point play. And it's good. Three-point play there for Pierce makes it 54-36. Inbound will go to Olschlager. And they'll get back across the court to Lissick. And now on this near side, nearly stolen away by Chelsea Beyer, but she at least knocks it out. It will stay with the Wolves, but great job of just getting her hand on that one. Wolves will inbound, trying to get around Chelsea Beyer. They get it in quickly to Olschlager on this near side. Arnold to Landerville, now to Lissick for three. That's going to come up short. That's knocked out of bounds by the Wolves, and it will go back to Ogilvie. Quick inbound. Beyer gives it to Pierce. Pierce now finds Bitts on the open pass. Bitts will take it forward. She's going to try and go underneath. Give back out to Chelsea Beyer. Now to Ruby Beyer. Ruby Beyer, too strong off the glass. Stromberg can't hold on to it. And it will be Walker Hackensack Akeley ball. Inbound, trying to get through Beyer. A bounce pass nearly stolen away by Ruby Beyer. Looks like Ruby Beyer may have stepped out. So they're going to say it will be Wolves' ball. Beyer, good job. Ruby Beyer just tying that one up again. They'll find Olschlager, and they do got two deep in front of the defense. Arnold for two. No good. And Ruby Beyer gets the rebound. Ruby Byers got the fast break opportunity. She'll give to Pierce on the far side, and now Pierce for three. Woo! It is good. 57-36. What a great shot there from Byers. She has 42 of the team's 57 points. And a timeout called here by Ogilvie. They'll be left with 3. So while they take one, we'll keep it here, actually. It's only a 30, so we will keep it here. Be sure, if you're looking to stay up to date with the latest in local sports, you can do that on our morning show, 95.5 FM, with Adam Hefty every weekday morning at 7:30 and 8:30. We'll talk games and scores from the night before, plus the games coming up that day and that weekend, if it applies, and games that we'll be at. And you'll hear clips from interviews and that much more. So stay tuned to the morning show with Adam Hefty on the front porch. Morning show from 6 to 9 a.m. every weekday, but I'll do sports with him at 7:30 and 8:30. Another way you can stay tuned is this YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way, anytime we go live with a local sporting event, you'll get notified. All you have to do is click the notification. It will take you right to the live video. Olschlager trying to go with the quick turnaround jumper over Chelsea Byer. It's going to be no good, and it's a battle for the rebound. Another tie-up. This time the possession arrow favors the Wolves. 57-36, 3:34 left on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They believe the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. Lissick will inbound for the Wolves. Wanted to go to Olschlager, just nothing doing. Now she will lob it in over Stromberg. Stromberg with great defense. Trying to get around. They'll go inside to, and now back out to Landerville. Now top the key to Arnold. Inside to Emily Freeman. And this ball, Landerville with 2 seconds to shoot. One. It's no good. It was rebounded by Olschlager, and then we get a foul, looks like. Here on Chelsea Byer, her 4th. And it will, even if it wasn't a shooting foul, it would put the Wolves at the line for 2. So Olschlager will shoot the 2. That one is good. That one no good. So 1 of 2 there for Olschlager, rebounded by Pierce. Pierce on this near side, puts it up off the glass, in for 2. Well, have a night, Cadence Pierce, my goodness. 59-37, and we've still got time left. Give on the near side, Landerville to Arnold, inside to Olschlager. On Chelsea Byer, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Ruby Byer. Ruby Byer going to take it up almost all the way. Lost it for just a moment, but she gets it back. Give to Stromberg now. Stromberg will go inside to Ruby Byer, back outside to Pierce. Pierce takes a look at the defense. She'll give over to Bitts. Bitts drifts to the far side, trying to go inside to Chelsea Byer. Now back out to Bitts. Bitts turns back around. Now just trying to find somewhere to go with it. Looking at the basket. Trying to give here to Stromberg. Pierce with 3 to shoot. 2-1, and that one's no good. It's up for grabs, rebounded by Olschlager. And Arnold has it for Walker Hackensack Akeley. Goes to the far side, into the far side corner. Landerville gives back outside to Arnold. This ball nearly lost. It's up for grabs. Ruby Byer gets the steal. She's got it one-on-one. Puts it up, and it's in for 2. And that is her first points of the afternoon. Nice job, Ruby Byer. Dropping that one in for 2. 61-37. A 3 here is good by Arnold. Make it 61-40. Cadence Pierce will take it back up the other way for Ogilvie. Under a minute and a half to go now. Inside to Byer on the pass from Stromberg. Goes through her hands. Stolen away by Emily Freeman. Then blocked out of bounds by Pierce. And they're going to say it's a No, just out of bounds. Inbound here to Olschlager over McElroy. No good. And somehow, some way, it is Landerville who gets that rebound. Now we got a tie up as McElroy gets her hands on it. Possession arrow favors the Lions with 1:02 to go. Pierce will bring it up, and they've got now under a minute to go. Pierce stops at the line logo. Going to try and drive inside. Shot is up. That's off the mark. Knocked out of bounds, and that should ooh. They're going to say it will be Wolves' ball, but I don't know. That was close. Inbound to Arnold. 61-40. Inside to Olschlager. She's going to try and drive. She gets through traffic and drops it in for two. 61-42. Pierce. Shot clock and game clock with 2-second separation. She'll just try and dribble most of this clock out. 25-24. Shot clock, again, 2 seconds below that. So they'll give it on the far side now to Tegan McElroy. To Stromberg. That shot was blocked. Brought in by Bitts. Now back to Nelson. A three for Cadence Pierce, another three. 64-42. 2-1. That ball was stolen away by Cadence Pierce again. And that is going to do it. The final here in this one, the Ogilvie Lions get the victory over Walker Hackensack Akeley, 64-42. So stay tuned. After a word from our fine sponsors, we will have our Pizza Pub Pine City postgame show. After a word from our fine sponsors here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK.
And here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose Auto Owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us. ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM, the Ogilvie Lions get the victory here over Walker Hackensack Akeley, 64-42. Leading the way for the Lions, no surprise, it was Cadence Pierce with 47 points. Becca Stromberg had 7, 4 for Chelsea Beyer, and then 2 for Lucy Nelson, Ruby Beyer, and Josie Bitts. Rebound-wise, it was Cadence Pierce with 15, and then 8 for Ruby Beyer. Cadence Pierce also had 8 steals. They had a team total of 19 steals in the game. 3 blocks, 2 of them came from Pierce, and they had 18 team fouls. What a game it was for Ogilvie. Led 29-17 at half, and then came out here in the second half and really turned up the heat on the Wolves. And, the Wolves had a pretty good second half as well, but, the Lions just kept their way out in front and just did what they needed to do, kept the pressure up defensively, offensively, put the foot to the floor and kept the pedal down. And continued to make the plays. Obviously, Pierce a big part of that, but Becca Stromberg had 7 points here in this second half, and Beyer had her lone 2 points in the second half as well. So they got the ball to other players, and I think that's what opened up Pierce a little bit more. But Pierce also just kind of fell into a rhythm. I mean, let's be real. She got hot, and she stayed hot, and just fell into that rhythm. She had 10 rebounds here in the second half, 5 of them in the first half for a total of 15, 8 steals, 4 in each half. So a really good outing here for Cadence Pierce and for this team. For the Ogilvie Lions to beat Walker Hackensack Akeley. They move one game above 500 to 4-3 on the season. So that pretty good for them. Plus a section win for them as well. So hey, they will take it. It's a big day here for Ogilvie. They get the win over Walker Hackensack Akeley. It was a state team last year, and now they will get to go and move above 500 on the season to 4-3, and you got to feel good about that. Anytime that you can be above 500, it is a good feeling. So Ogilvie with the win here, and that does it for our doubleheader in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Boys unfortunately lost to LILA, but the girls get the victory over Walker Hackensack Akeley, 64-42. I mentioned some of the ways that you can stay up to date and stay tuned to KBEK and on how you can keep up with sports. Another way you can do that is on our website. Go to kbek.com, go to Sports tab, click on Broadcast Schedule. That will show you all the links for the games that we have for that upcoming week. That is subject to change. We'll also have interviews with coaches and players on there as well. Another way you can stay tuned to our social medias, as I mentioned before, and our morning show with Adam Hefty, so don't forget about those. But that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pizza Pub post-game. Pizza Pub of Pine City. Meet your friends there for your favorite wings and pizza. Watch your local team or watch your favorite teams. Don't matter. You eat there for pizza and wings any day of the week. So that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. It's because of you I get to come out to these games and continue to come out and call these games. Again, if nobody's listening, well, they tell me not to come out. So with your loyal listenership, I get to continue to come out and call these games, so I appreciate that very much. I also want to give a huge shout-out to all of our fine sponsors. If it wasn't for our sponsors, well, we wouldn't be able to bring you these games for free, so a huge shout-out to all of our fine sponsors. Again, remember to be kind to everyone. You never know what someone's going through, and your kindness could truly make someone's day. That does it for me. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman for Nice 95.5 KBEK. Have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your fantastic weekend.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance, and is found at Caswell Cycle and Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit CFMotoUSA.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
That concludes our broadcast from KBEK Sports, a Q Media Group radio station, and brought to you in part by local advertisers. For high school sports schedules, scores, and interviews, visit KBEK.com. Catch more local live action all season long, right here on this local radio station, or the Nice 95.5 mobile app, available for free download in the App Store, and multiple Q Media Group YouTube streams. Thank you for joining us. Now back to regularly scheduled programming. Nice 95.5 is KBEK FM, Mora.